Hi. I have to go help my wife make the bed quick. She didn't understand the time thing of streaming and all that. So, chair stream for like 5 minutes? Could be one of those. Un momento, por favor. I'm back. In a room. Okay. I think we can start. What is? Oh, is that the control? Oh, it's the control. I was like, what the hell is that in front? Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Finally, I have my boom arm. You can't. It's all set up like it's right there, but you can't. And so I'm hoping it all works out. I don't know what I'm more surprised about. The fact that the possibility that I stumbled across a YouTube video where someone said, you know what, just grab another one. Just grab another one. You know, take back the other one. The tension should be so bad. They were right. That was... It was more so me figuring out, did I want on this side or did I want on that side? That was literally it. Once it's stumbled on in there. And don't worry, we can still, you know, we can get... Hey, we get a little sensual with it, right? Like, you know, no, just it's just out of sight, out of mind. That's the good part of it. So, leading up to this, we're going off to, I believe, dinner? No. Were we looking for Kia? No, we found Kia. There was something we were doing. I think it was at the dinner party. I don't know, we should probably talk to people and figure out what we're doing, because that's what's needed. Just so you know, Shorty is just as hyperactive when she's asleep. All that tossing and turning. Where the heck did she go? Shorty. Who's Shorty? So that, okay, that maybe she did. Maybe we should look at the detective thing, because that'll tell me. According to Zeet, Kia went towards the theme park. Oh, that's right. I thought we were gonna go to the house. She wasn't there, and then so I thought, oh, maybe she'll be somewhere else. So I guess ask for. Oh, that's right. We could ask for some treatment, whatever the hell that means. Patch you up, yeah, please do, Cecile. Take a little second. So I guess that's like the rest point. If you want to go and take care of that, you can, and that's all good. I feel like I should probably just turn up the gain. That's probably not the right one. Turn up the gain just a touch. Those are the things I have to like adjust with and figure out, and we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, we're all good. Talk with Cecile, maybe figure out where she went off to. Call us right away if there's an emergency. Am I feeling that there's gonna be like enemies here, just left out to stumble around at the theme park at night? Is this how this works? What is this presence I am sensing? Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me. Rather, I think you should all prepare for anything before you go, and please be careful, everyone. Okay, this is starting to sound like this. There's some monsters that have stepped out here. I don't know where they've come from, but they're definitely here. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing anything like that yet. Just what? Hold on. Request backup. Should I check to make sure like the tactics are all good? Formation is back where we had it. I think Ellie just got a new ornament. No, it was a piece of equipment that just added in. Oh, no. Another show again? My goodness. Yeah, we got, was it? No. Oh, that's because that's Tio Plato. That's not who we want. The Mishi Paws. But everyone has Mishi Paws. That's what okay, yeah. That's what we're going to get at. Lulu Kids? Lulu Kids. It's a great show, apparently. Until he says no. Yeah, so everyone got something. Oh, we have the Michette ribbon. With the Mishi Paws. It's going to be feel bad if someone who loves Mishi, like Tio Plato, doesn't have something Mishi. Whether we give her the Mishi hat or the Mishi tail. It's just, what do we want to give up? Poison or mute? I feel like that's probably good. So, I wish that would show. Actually, the tail would show, and then like which one would you go with? Obviously, you'd go with the Mishi hat. That's gonna add that up, and then I really probably don't want to get rid of these. Like, look, I understand that all sounds great. Now, actually, we could probably give you the Mishi tail. That's just gonna make things start. Okay, so everyone's we can get the dog to come with us. Something has Zeet on high alert, and that's all I need to hear to know we need to proceed carefully. Okay, Ilya, do you have something to add to it? We'd only slow you down if we were to tag along, but the way Zeet is behaving, it could be dangerous out there. So just go and find that Missy on the double, little guy. We will. Can you stop calling me little guy? That's something I would love to have. All right, I'm assuming there's monsters out here, like. As weird as this may be for a theme park at night, which assumingly should have been open, do some fireworks or whatever, but no, apparently not. What happened to the banners? Taken down by monsters, probably. That's it. You know what I realized? Oh, and I didn't turn on my lights. That's not that it really made a difference, but I just noticed, like, why does it not look so bright and shiny? That would be why. So when did this even happen? well, I doubt it's one of the park's nighttime attractions. It is definitely not. I've never heard of anything like this. More importantly, of course, how dare they vandalize Mishy's good image? And that too, yeah. Wait. Look over there. Did I like spell? There we go. I just knew like I was probably spelling something wrong, like my unlock thing. Oh, I was sitting there thinking like, oh, Fool's Wonderland. So someone has changed the name. It might be still fitting. That's a name we could still work with, I think. But we went and goofed around with the name. So what was it called before? Did they replace like the Michelin Wonderland? They just put Fools, and then somehow was able to work the some shading, working it well for it there as well. You can even see like it's FWL with a clown face. You get like near vibes here just a little bit. That's like the comical thing there. I don't know what kind of dreams you have, but I'd call this a nightmare. Yes. You want a nap? You want a nap? A nap? You never ask children if they want a nap or not. Okay, we'll throw that on. There you go. Baby Shark. That's all that matters to me is we're going to go on in no matter what and get Kia, right? Right. Wrong? Maybe. Let's move. Alright, off we go. No monsters. Oh, okay, look at this. Maybe we can check out the map of Michelin Wonderland, see if maybe anything has changed since it's been turned into the Fool's Wonderland. No, they didn't add anything like that in, so just nothing. You know, it still looks pretty. I'd come here for a nighttime show. It looks pretty. And I was watching Neomatter's stream last night, and he himself is in this, albeit in Cold Steel in 3D, and it really does give it a whole different look or a style to how, you know, everything that you've come across looks in 3D as opposed to in the 2D sprites that we're dealing with now, and it really does look breathtaking, as Keanu Reeves would say, I think. Well, who the hell went through all this trouble for whatever's going on? I don't know, but I don't like it. I don't like the way they look. They've soiled the sacred grounds is what they've done. And that clown could never replace Mishy. Never. I mean, not with that look. I feel like if you made them a little furry, had a nice hat and tail perhaps, and if you were allowed to stumble around the amusement park and go off and kick this fool, then maybe people would like that as well. But let's find where she may have run off to. Someone's approaching. They're converging is what's happening. That's it. Okay, well, be on your marks and ready to go. Music's getting all scary. Ooh. Ghosts. Those are pretty frightening looking. I'm not gonna lie. They look like phantoms. They don't look like special effects from the horror coaster. But if they were, wouldn't that be great? That would just add like a whole level. So like, you know like how you can go to like a theme park come around October and they go over the top for the scariness. This could be what they could do. But here they come. Okay, but we're ready. All right, ready to deal. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be one of those weird things of where we can't attack them, you know, because they're miracle gas. That could be something. So like, do we maybe see if we can seal them? Do something really quick. I didn't think that was gonna work. Yeah, we're gonna need Tio to analyze and sort of get an idea of what they're gonna be doing. Are they both the same? I should use Battle Scope. So Zany Zenith and the Miracle Gas. Yeah, we'll figure out what this guy is too. So that hates Earth. Massive souls drawn from dreams, lulls opponents to sleep and absorbs physical okay, so don't use the physical stuff. That's at least for that guy. Oh, now he's gonna have a critical okay, that That hurt everybody. That wasn't really nice. Oh, okay. And you're gonna attack next, but of course you don't have any of that, so can we heal everybody? Heal people that matter, yes. Okay, so the same thing. Both of them just hate having that stuff utilized against them with a little breath. Okay, that's fine. Was the old Final Fantasy games where if you were sleeping and you got hit, you'd awake? I could have sworn those were the things. Oh, this is again. God damn it. This truly is a little unfair. Yeah, heal him up. This is a whole production. It really is. I would just like to finally get some work thrown out here, actually do some damage. Otherwise, this is going to be really annoying. All right, finally, let's see what's going to stick on these things. Okay, interesting. I am perplexed. Mass of souls drawn from dreams that absorbs incoming arts and confuses foes. Oh. So I've just been using the wrong... Oh, typical. There we go. Okay, well that's something. So, okay. Oh, God. The worst thing anyone could ever ask for. Right there. Okay, so... This is all just terrible. 13. Normal weapons have little effect. Okay, these are the worst enemies I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so lulls opponents to sleep and absorbs physical attack. Okay, so let's use it on these guys. That's the Quake guy, and he's also using that move. Now, I was just gonna say he's probably gonna turn him to sleep. So that can all work. No, okay. Please fail? Nope, it didn't fail. God damn it. Hopefully that thing doesn't move, or it moves over there. Okay, these are terrible enemies. Like, the worst. Oh. Okay, something. Okay, moving. Good. That's... okay, that attacked a few. That's not too bad. Okay, some damage was done. Very nice. Still nothing. I mean, I guess it's not to say that you can't use that spell. It's gonna take her forever to do something. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, and then you move out of the way because you're scared now. Yes. This has just gone terribly. All right, so normal weapons have no effect. What about this guy? It absorbs incoming arts and confuses foes. Oh, so does that mean like it's gonna? This is not okay. Now they're all moving away. Yeah. Oh God. This has got to be one of the worst fights I've ever done. Like legitimately. Like terrifyingly the worst thing. All right. Is that gonna work? Okay, we got rid of one ally base thing. You got to get everyone sort of together here. Are you gonna heal us? Is that a possibility? Can you? Okay, thank you for that. That was real nice right there. All right, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna absorb artsy fartsy. All right, let's hopefully use that. Could probably use that. Like, just the fact that we just don't have anything to throw out there really makes me feel really terrible about it. Oh, really? Is that what you do? 13. I think that sucks. That's all I can do. Oh, just keep calling them. Just keep calling your friends. Oh my god. Okay, we need to get rid of these big people. Because if we don't, something's gonna go really terrible for us. And it's gonna be like really you died there. You did, didn't you? Can we get a okay? Something. Just don't move. Just don't move. That was what I was hoping you weren't gonna do. But at least one of those things. Okay. Well, moving, punching people. That's not nice. Oh yeah, move closer to your friend. Actually, that actually worked out well. Oh, that one guy's gonna absorb the arts. I wasn't paying attention. See, and then that's a whole other deal right there, right? Is just not paying attention. That'll get you. How do you miss? How do you miss? How do you miss? Oh, god damn it, Jordan. Oh. Can we murder these things? Can we? Okay. So that thing's gonna need some physical blows there. You know, and without calling allies as well would be great. Okay, and without God, of all the people that I was like, oh, can you please not murder them? That would be really great. No, that's not what happened. Okay, and then that moved over to that person. Oh. When did this all go so wrong? Okay, Randy's asleep. Oh, I'm trying to think of what move we would like to do here. Just do it. Who? Also, it's this guy. So he could do something. He probably won't. But better see. Here's I'm thinking like, well, but we could attack this guy, or do we could heal Randy? See, I'm not. I shouldn't. I wish I didn't have to use my brain. Oh, we can't even reach him. We can't even reach the damn guy. Oh, just. You see what we were hoping what was gonna happen there was not that. Wait, does she have a CP heal? She does. Wonderful. Okay, I mean that wasn't really what we were after there, but it was something. I don't know I don't know what we use against this guy other than like, so you can't even though he's weak against Earth, he's gonna absorb it. So like I don't like, do we use crafts? Do we use, you know, some? I wish we could have nailed. And I think they're both gonna. Okay, well. He's not doing anything for that. Sort of hoping we could murder this thing. Well, let's see what sticks. Because if it does something, maybe that's the secret. 215. 215 is what we're doing there. Okay, I need some work to be done here. And you guys to not murder me every 5 seconds. Okay, can we hit this thing? Okay, that's your critical hit right there. 715, 722. Okay, we're learning here a little bit. I hate the fact that I have to keep using this. But it's an instant. It's instant. Okay, like instant coffee. It might not be the best, but it. So we're going to get a team thing. That'll be nice. That probably won't work. Oh my god, why do they have to just... Okay, well, so, okay. Let's take out this thing, because this thing appears to be the one that we need to do something against. Okay. That's terrible damage. What am I missing here? Because it certainly is something. Oh, it's something, alright. Was that gonna do? Normal weapons have 0 effect. So, I don't know. Kill them? Okay. Yeah, healed the other thing. That was really nice of you. Of course, they're gonna move around and do stupid things. That's the worst move ever. That's the worst. Thank God you didn't. Okay, but then you hit. Yep. We're gonna. Okay. Yep. Sure. Can you heal me out here? Hasta luego. What is this you're doing? Okay, that was a help, I guess. He's tired, so canceled the lovely Quake move we were about to do. Just thank you for that. I'm literally gonna get to a point where I feel there isn't gonna be anything we can do to change. Can we stop doing these moves? Can we stop murdering me? Oh god, what? I'm not even thinking here. Okay, like, can we act quickly here? Is that something? Without canceling my moves or my attacks or anything? Oh. No. 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 Wow. No. No. Can you reach that thing? There we go. Okay, thank God. One thing's murdered. Now he's gonna use Quake on this thing instead of the other. This is how stupid this is getting. This is literally how stupid this has become. Like, unbelievable. Why would it switch off to that one when the other guy was closer? How? I don't know what it wants me to do. Crafts? Sure. Let's see if that works, if it sticks. Hello! Hi. I've been on this fight for 3 years. Are we already riding the struggle? I don't even know what's going on. It's terrible. I mean, I haven't died yet, so there is that, but these things keep doing the thing that Baker keeps mentioning, the ally thing. You know, like, oh, I'm gonna just call more of you up because that'll work out, right? All I just want is just to murder these things. I mean, it's not happening. I guess we could murder both, but then that's gonna. Oh well, sure. Well, why not? I don't know what's. Yeah, I forgot it heals out. No, it is a plus. It is a plus. I'm trying to think of, like, not everyone has the other thing. We just miss every. Oh, okay. So how come some physical attacks work, some don't? Swing on over and hit that person. Can we heal me here? Is this something we can do? There we go. Okay. Yeah, like 34 minutes is what literally we've been doing here. So for some apparent reason, we attack with this person and it does damage, but when you attack with Tio, then it's all no damage, right? So can we just make something work here? I'm just trying to find things that work. Like, see, okay, we don't have. Okay, just keep using. How about this? That might work. Like, it's one of the, like, if you just throw everything at the wall, eventually it should just work, right? How are you, by the way? I feel like you don't ask these questions. Wait, no. Okay, so use that. I don't care when you're going to use it, but let it happen. Let it happen. Okay, that actually was something. It was something. Okay, don't use that. Aside from that, not bad. I got my boom arm all set up. If you couldn't see that the microphone wasn't there, I assume you haven't said anything. Therefore, I sound a-okay. I think. I don't know what Kava is. Monster Hunter Stories 2. Is that the new? No, the new one is Rise, right? I don't even know what that one is that you're making things up now. Probably not, but oh, that was a shot and a half. Okay, we're learning now. Well, that sounds great. I'm happy to hear that. And you know, I said this earlier. You know what? Comically enough, I was so happy I stumbled across that one guy's little video about the boom arm. This one took, outside of like trying to figure out where I wanted to put it, it was like 5 minutes to set it up. Like, no lie. It's weird how one can just come from the factory like that and just like not even work, and then others will, you know. I guess we could use that. We're gonna have to use something. Okay, and lower the strength. Nice. All right, if we could murder that guy, and then we're gonna get into the world of delaying turns. If that'll work. They just keep calling them allies. It's terrible. Murder him, please. Still not murdered. We're almost there. You just started this morning. Oh, it's like the I think we talked about that, but before the Pokemon game. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, craft. Delay their next turn. This is what we're gonna have to do. And of course, look, we can still get real up close and personal with everything. And then I just, you know, it's out of sight, out of mind. That's the beauty of it. It's like it's right there, but you can't see it. That's why on this side it didn't work, because it's blocking my view of my monitor, but blocking that one. Don't choke. And then I can just shove it off to the other side. Is it also a multiplayer game or no? That did some things. That might okay. I don't think we can seal this guy away now. He's got way too many things to be doing. 87. 87 is the jazz you did there. That was terrible. You're not doing anything. Oh, just hit him. Just hit him, Lloyd. There you go. Not a lot. It's kind of right up your alley. Cute anime-like game, Monster Hunter turn-based story, and yes has. Wait, is it on PC? Wait, I think this thing absorbs incoming arts. So don't use those things. Use these things. Call the dog, because this thing is gonna be. You know, I'm gonna have to take a look at that. See, this would be the advantage if you yourself stream, then I could see it, and then everything would, I could see like, oh, is that something worthy of picking up? Sure, of course it would be, right? Just don't call allies. Just do not call an ally. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. I like the old move instead of the raging thing there. I'm not a fan of that one. Oh, he resist. Okay, maybe I should pay attention to him not doing that thing. Okay, let's see if that's gonna do something. Okay, that healed him. Great talk. Great talk there. It's cute and fun so far. Very different from the constant real-time battle of Monster Hunter World. But it sort of keeps with it, right? Like it sort of makes it work in one way and then but offers a different play style. Interesting. One of those healed him. Are you kidding me right now? Am I missing something here? Like I feel like okay. Absorbs incoming arts, so don't use any arts. And it confuses you. So we're not out here to okay, so don't use those. I have been using the attacks. They haven't been really working well, and I don't really have a lot of these. Maybe we'll get one. Okay, well that was some type of damage. Just don't call allies. That's all. Okay, there's the confuse. There's the confuse. I don't think we could use that. Blind? Maybe? Can we blind you? No, you got the eye thing. There, you got the eye thing. Death Storm. Might as well see if that sticks. No, I mean it stuck. But you didn't. Okay, who you? Okay. Why'd you do such a thing? Why would you do such a thing? That was your critical. That's what we're gonna get excited about there. That was your critical attack. Oh, what did more damage? That probably did. See, here's where he'll call allies. Here's where he'll call allies. I'm calling it right now. He did. How nice of him to not do so. Alright, if we could get a heal in here, I think you do that. There we go, everyone. Oh, wait, no. Don't waste that when it's only on one person. That's it, great. Where's your partner in crime? Oh, I forgot. Probably working, right? Oh my god, you're on TV! Oh, you were on TV, briefly. I tried to cover with my arms so it wouldn't happen. We did get a lot of experience points today, so on that was nice. Everyone leveled up, so I don't have to worry about anything. Oh, and we got an aerial cannon, 2, version 2. That was it. Okay, that fight took longer than the end boss at the previous game. I don't know what that means. During the holidays, really? You probably didn't actually catch her. You may have been a brief moment. Those were the worst enemies ever. We still haven't yet recovered. Holidays don't exist for Americans, though, of course, right? It's like, how long? Well, we calling somebody out now? This is supposed to be an intermission. This is supposed to be a fun show where we went off to the beach. And then grabbed some drinks and dinner, and you know, that was all said and fun. And now Kia's gone missing into probably the Castle of Mirrors, if that's my guess. Did you notice me, or was that just intuition? Maybe? Oh, it's okay. This person. Yep, I remember them. A boy?
Move your camera?
No, it's no. No, but you're not in it right now. But if you edge over just a little more, it's gonna happen. They saw your hand. They saw your hands. Oh my god. No, I'm not. I think this was the guy that was at the they were at the dollhouse with the old man. How could we forget? Oh, but I think we might get the name drop right here. Is he? Oh yeah, that's right. He was also the hacker. I forgot about that. The one that lit Jonas's room on fire. No, with the pizza and the wine. We weren't allowed to figure that out. Oh, that's right. And the terrorists, the blueprints. I guess they did a lot of work there. Yeah, that's where I remember him from, was in front of the dollhouse. That was the thing. Crossed paths more than once, though, haven't we? You were also one of the 2 we saw in front of the doll studio. Yeah. What? No phones. No phones. No phones. You want a different show? Another show. You don't want a new show? So you want to watch Baby Shark still? Which is it? Everything's no? I will put a show on. You don't want a different show. Everything's a lot. Everything's going on. Oh my goodness! Don't hit the keyboard. What show you want? Pick. Baby Shark? Wait, you were just watching Baby Shark. So I gotta start from the beginning again. So it plays the Baby Shark song. Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. I'm trying to remember, were they in Trails in the Sky? Because that was sort of when we ran into all those enforcers and stuff. Like all the, the Phantom Blank and Ren was another one. But, Ren's now a friend of ours in this case. So it's very confusing. And if... I sort of thought we got rid of Ouroboros, but I guess we didn't, so that's that. I do not know. I guess a whole other thing I could do is, like, I think I can, outside of getting a new webcam, of course, is I think I can zoom in one more, and so you might get a cut here, so that means I could probably move the mic a little bit closer, maybe? Or maybe I could just go like this. Maybe I just take a hold of the chair, and I go. And then lower the camera, and then that way I could have it even closer. Because then I could just, just... Hi. That doesn't work. It's way too low. Oh, remember how I said I stubbed my toe yesterday on my son's vacuum toy? I swear to God, I broke my toe. It's like all kinds of purple. It's ridiculous. Didn't look like that yesterday, and then I was like last night. I was like, oh, let's take a peek at that, and then it's like, oh, that feels great. Yeah, it doesn't feel as bad as it did last night, but it's definitely like all because. But then I was reading up, like you can't do anything really for a broken unless like it gets really really bad. So if it stays this color for like I guess like maybe longer than a week, maybe just remove the toe. I don't know. That couldn't be good. Well, it definitely adds up. But why couldn't Kyo sense this guy? That's the thing, right? To make matters worse, he was cooperating with the terrorists, of course. I love, like, you know what he looks like? He's got the little sprouts up at the top. It makes him look like he's a Final Fantasy 14 newbie, right? So we might be wearing the crowns, but he's got the sprout coming up. So you're a rookie. We'll help you out in the dungeons and whatnot. They didn't fly to town thinking they'd make enemies of Heiyu and the Red Constellation, that's for sure. Well, yeah, at least keep that thing up and... Oh, ice! Am I supposed to do that as well? No. Oh, and those poor soul boys from the Empire. Such a shame. It's a shame. I probably should actually ice it. Probably. It hasn't like ballooned up or something. I did Google it. All it says is that like you can, like it doesn't hurt too bad. I've been walking around or whatever. That's the thing about like you can't really do something. You can sort of if it's really bad apparently, you can tape it to the next toe over. But outside of that, like it says like it can take a few days. So. Relax. I found them interesting and thought they could shake things up, so I gave them a hand. Careful there. I couldn't care less about the ideologies or missions, though, of course. Oh. Well, aren't you a piece of work? He's like if you lacked any tact or wore an ugly suit, Wazy. You mean like the bathing suit that Wazy wore the other day? That thing? Enough with the jokes. Why have you come to Crossbill and what are you trying to achieve? More importantly, what have you done with Kia? Tell us or we'll force it out of you. What did you say? And what did he say? Islands. Oh, you stubbed your toe too, eh? I don't think I broke it, but... We're just full of what's the saying? Vim and vinegar? No, isn't Vim like a cleaning product? Vin and vigor? No, vinegar and we're just not even gonna touch on that one. I would like to ask you to lower your voice though. True, they haven't done anything to us. I don't know if those phantoms were their work or not. But you did ruin Jonas's little room there. He wasn't really happy about that. So this could all just be a quinky dink of everything going on. And don't screw with us, you weirdo. But I'm not. It's the tooth. That's a dentist joke. You can believe whatever you'd like. The fact of the matter is this. I only came to greet you this evening. Oh, so like we're gonna set something up for another chapter, probably a little later. That'll work out a little bit better for us, I think. Did they just fly off like they were Superman? No, they didn't. They're still standing there. Everything went back to normal, I think. Wow, I need that power. Just a little wave of the hand. Wait, did I miss you saying something? I just got back. No, I was trying to figure out the saying. You know, like he said he's full of vigor, and I thought there was a saying that was something like, what was like the I'm full of piss and vinegar, vin and vigor, I don't know. It's too much. Yeah, I'll have that. Isn't that a little too grand for a simple parlor trick? They are you know, they got that working for them. Just keep snapping your fingers, you know, go back and forth. Oh, okay, great. You have the power. This guy could go to Vegas and get himself a show, you know, 4 or 5 times a week. I don't like Tuesdays and Wednesdays off or something, and you know, you could fill Caesar's Palace if he keeps doing that. New stream setup. It's not really. I mean, outside of not having this thing. Which I got back in the box. See, save your boxes, people. Save your box. The only thing I'm trying to find out is I gotta sort of set the gain a little bit because I am a little bit further away, but not really. But I'm trying to find it so it doesn't pick up on the speakers thing. I don't think it is. It didn't sound echoey when I was testing it, so I mean it sounds exactly as it did before. So. Knights in shining armor? Of course, maybe. That's a proper David Copperfield right there. Give him a break. Give him a Kit Kat. Oh, I forgot. Lloyd isn't really aware of. He's only heard of what Ouroboros is. Yeah, like because we played against them in the previous games as Estelle and Joshua, and Ren, of course, was on. Oh, not just that. That will be my. Oh well, of course we have to take a look at what that is then. Of course, my horse. Let's just. I just take a hold of the chair. I go. And then lower the camera. Yeah, I guess that could be it. Yeah, that maybe we should lower the stream. Okay, never mind. I've already forgot about that, and that was how. That went, of course. So we'll pay attention, Chelsea. We'll pay attention. Yeah, I am a derp. Derp. All right. And now those weirdos are closing in on Crossbell. So they came from Liberl, and now they're here in Crossbell. Just at the perfect timing of when everything's going to war. That won't be fun. Regardless of what they're planning. We need to forget about it for now, and let's go find Kia. Wait, we've completely forgotten about it. So that person probably didn't even take Kia. Kia probably just went off into the theme park at night to see how it was. Whether or not it changed for her or not, I don't know. But she's at the castle. Let's go. I wonder if it's gonna tell me, hey, look, moron, you have to go to the castle. Yeah. Won't even let me, you know, stumble around and find things. How dare they? Wait. I wanted to go back to the Mishi shop. Oh, it doesn't even say anything. Can't even go anywhere. How dare this game not let me do anything? I forgot I could run. And she's glowing. She's like Mr. Burns glowing. That's what happens when you take the 4th or 5th booster. You start to glow. She's like, can I live here? Can I be a Disney princess? Why? Why? Why do who's telling her things?
Kia!
What is going on?
Kia! Daijoubu ka?
I'm sure she's fine, Lloyd. She's just standing there. Is she bleeding? Is her head knocked off? No, she's fine. Not hurt, are you? Does she appear to be hurt? No, she looks like $1 million. $1 million mira. We're gonna be keeping it all together here. Oh, and then she stopped glowing. More cars? What's wrong? She probably didn't even know she's here now. Oh.
どうしたのって、あのな。
She, what's up, guys, me?
キア、どうしてこ
What
こ
are you doing here, Kia?
ロイドさんたちの部
She's
屋
gonna
か
be
ら
confused. She's gonna be like, I don't know. I thought I was in my bed. I thought I was dreaming. How did I get here?
ここって昼間のお城？
We are at the castle.
キア、なんでここにいるの？
やれやれ。全
Like,
然覚え
she
てない
doesn't
みたいだ
remember
ね。
coming here at all?
ね、寝ぼけてここまで来ちゃっ
You
たん
think
で
she
しょ
was
うか？
sleepwalking, perhaps?
いや
No, I don't think about that. No.
説に寝ぼけすぎだ
I
ろ
mean,
う
people do that, but all the way over here, I mean, you'd be surprised what people who are sleepwalking
Kibo.
can do.
何も覚えてないのか
Do you not remember a thing?
うーん、
No. Remember sleeping? That's it.
夢でキアを呼ぶよう
I
な
remember
声
hearing a
が聞こえ
voice
た
in my
よう
dream
な
that was calling out to me.
あれ？
Or
キ
maybe
ア
it
が
was
呼
like
ん
he
で
was
たのかな？
calling out to it? I don't remember. Sorry.
夢だ
Well,
も
if it was just a dream, then you have nothing to apologize for. Oh,
と
well,
にか
that's
く無
good.
事でよかった。
We're so glad that you're safe.
そうだな。
And that's true.
よし。俺たち
Come
も一
on,
旦
let's
ホテ
go
ルに
back
戻ろ
to
う
the。hotel. We can
Kia,
have a bite to eat, a
部屋に
glass of
戻ったら
water, maybe even a
ち
beer
ゃ
or
んと寝る
two.
んだぞ。
Everything will be okay. I hear that the drinking age in Crossbell's 14. Okay. Okay. I feel like it's still gonna take some getting used to with the microphone. I know you say I sound great. I feel like I'm too far away from it. I don't know. Like I'm looking at my levels and everything seems to be perfect, but I'm just trying to catch it and get back to what we did. A turtle car. Boy, they'll throw anything on the Hot Wheels. That would have been on you. One things were ironed out. The SSS returned to the scene and didn't find anything they could explain Kia's strange behavior. At dawn, they finally returned to the hotel and slept until noon. Oh, so they definitely had a couple of... After a long-needed rest, they checked out of the hotel, left Michelin with Maria Bell, and probably just returned to Crossbell. And that's the end of the intermission. And we move on into... It's weird how that was an intermission where it was based upon, like, doing something fun, cool, and then at the end they throw at her, hey, you remember me? I'm going to drop my name. You're going to have to fight a couple of things, and we're going to find out what the story is truly doing. I guess so, yeah. I guess I should just trust what we're getting there, right? I think the thing I fear is the echo. And it shouldn't be echoing. I feel like it's sort of blocked by my monitors a little bit, but
なんかいろいろあったけど
I know a lot has happened on this trip, but did you at least have fun outside of the glowing thing at the end there?
またみんなで一緒にお出かけしたいね。
Oh, I can't wait to do it again.
今度はアル
Maybe
モ
we
リ
can
カ
go to
村とか
Armorica Village next time. Wait, what's at Armorica Village?
いいかもしれないな
Could be a good idea. Of course it could be.
昨日の様子からすると
So worried about her last night, I thought she'd be more shaken.
すっかり元気そうだし
Looking at her like this, it's like it never even happened. Maybe we've even been overthinking it.
むしろ心配すべきは
Or rather, maybe I should be more concerned about whatever it is that society is plotting. It's like they never even went away, essentially.
いやなんでもないよ
Oh, don't worry about it, Kia. It's
それより
nothing.
キア
Actually,
本当に
you
昨日
didn't
の
even
夜
happen to see anyone
変なやつを
suspicious
見か
last
けた
night,
りし
did
て
you?
ないんだよな
No, like nobody just hanging off at the top of a building and making everything appear to be back to normal.
見かけてない
Nope.
と思う。
Don't remember that guy.
キア
But
寝ぼけてたみたいだ
I
から。
was really sleepy, so I'm not really sure what happened.
そっか
All right, well, not that big of a deal.
それならいいんだ。
Don't worry about it. We can just move on with our lives, apparently. So this is where the two of us have been. I mean, we're on a boat. There's only so many places we can go here. I'm telling you, she could dig for oil with those ringlets in her hair. I'm just gonna shut my door and grab a beverage. We'll have one of these little mini Cokes. Are these becoming a thing now? Like, I mean, they've been around for a while, but I feel like they're becoming the new thing to drop people from drinking so much soda. I don't know if it'll work because like you'll just buy more and more and more, right? But like
マリアベルさん
soda's being, I don't want soda to be expensive because I feel like everything in moderation is okay, but like, how's that work for you guys with beer in the States? That doesn't work here in Canada. Just make it expensive. That doesn't stop people from doing anything, right? Just puts people further into the crapper, I guess. I feel like it's the perfect amount though for like a beverage, like mixing. Like 2 of these is good for 2 drinks. It is small. Like the annoyance is it's not even like like a can. It's not even as much as a can is. It's just like just under. I always wondered, like, when I look at things like this, I wonder, is it some weird like calorie thing for like a certain country or state, and then because it's so big, you might as well we might as well make a bajillion of these. No, I just have giant hand. It's like, what, have you ever seen the picture of Andre the Giant holding a can of beer, and his hand just encapsulates it? It's not 12 ounces. It is. We don't use ounces here. It's 300 milliliters. But if 12 ounce is a 12 ounce a normal can, I would say like it's probably a 10 ounce thing. Probably. I'll see if it says it elsewhere. It doesn't. Yeah, 300 milliliters, I would assume that's 10.5 ounces. I'm gonna order a thorough inspection of the security department the moment I get back to work. Just Googled, it's like 10. Okay, so you probably call it 10.
そうですね
So weird though, eh?
民間の警
But and they come in like I said, they come in like a nice little 8-pack. Like they're just enough to quench the thirst. Like it works. But like I said, I found it was great. Of like, poured a couple of drinks the other night, and I was like, oh, like literally half of that, one shot of a drink, not overboard or anything like that. But
やっぱり
it worked.
俺たちの方で気をつけておく必要があるな
Well, I hope we can. We're gonna have to go and be careful from here on out. With that aside, I have a little fun idea for the two of you. How about this, Lloyd and Kia? Why not take a commemorative group photo with everyone? That sounds great. Who's actually gonna take the photo though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
ああいいですね
Well, I'd love to.
記念写真
Haven't we taken one of those with like everyone before? Well, probably. I mean, so how does like this? I'm assuming like this eats up my melon too much, right? Like, what if it was like over here? Am I overthinking everything right now? Just Jordan, just put it where it was. It sounded great. You're overthinking everything. Just stop being a Nancy, right? Just that's. Just Jordan, stop touching it. It's new, okay? And I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. So, memories. That's what we need. Yeah, take a photo and then we send it on off to the Black's Photography. Remember those places? I don't know. You're young. It might have been a thing where it doesn't even happen. And that way, when you look at the photo, you'll have something to remember the trip by. Is my monkey brain being shiny? Right? Yes, it is. All right, then yes. We would love to take another picture. Oh, remember how I said before? I think I stripped the threads on the Yeti, so I must have. I don't know how, but I did. So I was sitting there looking of like I didn't want to use like glue or Loctite or something because then like even though like it doesn't utilize that, I didn't want to ruin everything. Do you know what can fix a stripped thread like on the inside? Do you know what it's so ghetto, but you can't see it and it works. And if it works, then it's not, in my opinion. So I filled the packing like where you're supposed to put the screw in for the shock mount that I have. So it's attached to the shock mount thing, and you screw it in. It wasn't screwing in. I read online, like there's everything of like, oh, just make the hole bigger, then get a new thread. Well, I can't buy a new thread because it needs to use specific things that are all connected, right? So I just stumble upon something on Quora or whatever it is. It's like the fake Reddit or whatever, and one person goes, just pack the hole with aluminum foil. Like put it in the hole and then like pack it around as much as you can, and then screw it in, and it's, by God, it worked. I'm afraid to take it apart, but I'm almost like, you know what, it works. Because my next thing was like, if it didn't work, I was just going to use some Gorilla Glue and glue around it, or Loctite. Like Loctite would probably be like the more permanent solution. Like if I like the way this works, then I could, and then maybe by that time, my Yeti, honestly, I'm not expecting it to break, but you know, eventually if it goes, then I'll just be a little bit more careful with the next one I got, because there's a new one. There's a Yeti X Pro, I believe, which has a couple of different settings. But again, I like my setup. I like the way everything works, and no reason to replace something until it fails, like my, I don't know, 15-year-old LCD 32-inch 720p screen. I couldn't believe it. I packed it all up with the aluminum foil, and I'm turning, and I'm like, oh, it's like biting. I'm like, there's no way that this is working. There's no, and then I'm just like, okay, just don't touch it anymore. Boggled my mind. If you don't mind, could you inform the stewardess as well? Oh, so we're gonna take like a photo here. It's part of the ship service, of course, so let's take the photo free of charge. I gotta say, Maria Bell has been just taking everything, covering everything that we've been doing for free. Look, I understand she works for a bank, therefore she's probably making bank. But it was just so nice that everything was taken care of. The whole weekend, I assume. Let's just call it a weekend. Maybe it was a day, a year. I don't know. We could have been gone forever. I assume that like you don't really. Maybe the orbital seatbelts weren't invented yet. I know you don't want to because your loved ones who worry too much, but being a strong girl can be difficult, can't it? Something is troubling you deep down, isn't it? I'd be happy to help you out there, Kia, if you allow me. You know what this sort of screams of like everything like you see that's orbal? Remember how like you would picture or see something that would be from like the 40s or 50s and 60s of how they pictured the future would be, just a bunch of bright lights and things turning to show you that it was somehow moving in some way, shape, or form? I feel like that's like what everything orbal is. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, that's right. We got one bonus for the snapping swimsuit situation. We didn't even have to do that, or maybe we didn't. There was the respite at Michelin. Bonus DP for those. Where's the promotion? Come on. Rest and Revolution. New chapter, though.
なかなか順調のようですね。
What? I think that's the Ouroboros logo? I didn't think they needed a logo, but that might be it. A snake eating itself, maybe? Who knows? I thought we were done with these people. The Angui people things? Preparations have progressed around that. Oh, so not only are they not gone, but it looks like they've probably doubled down and are able to probably move forward with whatever it is that they're setting out to do. I should have more than enough time to fulfill the order. Oh, like are we just, it's just like a McDonald's thing, or, you know, like... Did you hear, like, in Japan, they have like a potato shortage, and McDonald's has a fry shortage in Japan? I'd lose my mind. Like, I mean, I like my McDonald's every once in a while, but could you imagine, like, you go to McDonald's and just get told, you can't have your large fries, sir, we can only hand out smalls? You know how small those are, right? Like, they throw in like 6 fries and they call it a meal. Like, ridiculous. I swear to God, those are filled with cocaine. It's not potato, it's cocaine. Well, Campanella, what can you tell me of the other enforcers' movements? Wait, are they all like moving independent of each other or what? I believe Blue Blank stopped on by to play for a little bit, but he's already gone back to his other duties. Ren hasn't returned to Crossbell since leaving for Liberal. So... But she did. She was back sort of with the play thing or whatever, and then sort of, I guess, told us she's leaving again. And perhaps for the other little deserter, you continue taking a wait-and-see approach with her. Wait, so who's that? Lent me some of those bound spirits of hers to play with, but I don't think she has any intention of intervening any further. Yeah, those were a great enemy to fight, by the way. She's free to do as she wants, just as Meister is. Ah, the Meister. It's like the Maestro from Seinfeld. He wanted to be referred to as the Maestro, even during sex with Elaine. Perhaps, but the enforcers have a bit too much freedom for my liking. Gotta rein them on in a little bit, I think, right? That's the proper thing to do. But then again, that's how things are meant to be when a rational system she has put into place. Who are we talking about here? The Grandmaster's will, Professor. It is senseless to question whether it is right or wrong. Regardless, I believe our final guest has arrived. I was wondering where she was. Timely as always. What are we, floating through space here? Oh, is that number 7? V backwards LI 7. Okay, yeah, I don't know why you have that backwards L in there. And sorry for the wait. We've already started without you. We've only just begun. Is this like the first like video calling? Is this how this went before? I left everything in the hands of the Oathbreaker. Oh, he sounds terrible. Turning our attention to Crossbell. It has been quite some time since I've been to that land. Isn't it amazing just how much it's changed? It's fair to call it the most advanced metropolis on the continent and the center of modern civilization. I intend to return there before the finished touches are made. We just rarely get together so often, so what do you say we have a little meeting there, 7th? No objections, great. Sounds like Lloyd's gonna have a lot on his plate in the upcoming chapters.
以後は
And
一
then I
切
will
お
leave
任せ
the
します
hereafter in both of your capable hands.
減塩計画
Here is to the next
あの方
steps.
の最終
And the
計画
Grand Master's Phantasmal Blaze plan. That's a mouthful. That's a little too much to say.
第一段階とし
Especially
て
for
の
someone like
仕
me who
掛
has so many problems with that.
けよろしくお願いしますよ
And how can you not think of blowing a load when a phantasmal blaze happens, okay?
了解だ
全てはマスターのために
For the sake of the Grand Master. Sexe? Grand Master Sexe? I feel like I'm missing like the... Like I'm looking at their logo of a snake eating itself. Like that doesn't seem like a good omen to be, you know, eating your own tail. I don't know. Well, the referendum on Crossbell's potential independence as proposed by Mayor Kwa was drawing near. Now, I believe that they talked about this before, that this referendum, I guess you can hold it as that's just what it is, as a referendum. Get people's ideas of whether they truly want to be independent, but it has no actual power or pull. It still needs to go through all of the proper channels, so I guess we'll figure out whether that's going to work out for us or not. The pressure from the Imperial and Republican governments was mounting by the day, but so too was the citizens' fervor. Combined with the excitement generated from Arc-en-Ciel's encore performance, emotions in the city were hitting a fever pitch. Meanwhile, a new concern was beginning to emerge from the shadows. That's a penis right there. I wonder if they fixed the windows already.
幻獣ですか
Cryptids? I don't even know what those are. 34th floor conference room. So those windows weren't shot up.
ええ、その通り。
Commander Balls.
単なる魔獣とは言い難い。
I don't believe it's appropriate to refer to them simply as monsters, though. Not only are they much larger, their origins are mysterious.
クロスベル各
It's
地
more
で
as
発見さ
they're
れるよう
starting
に
to
なってい
appear
る
all over Crossbell. You know, Dicky Doo on this computer over here.
私らが見たやつだ。
That's the one we saw. When did we see that? Just looks like a giant turtle, a Loch Ness monster, perhaps.
結局とどめを刺す前に
Commander isn't exaggerating. We couldn't handle it between just the two of us, and we had to retreat.
こんな魔獣が
And then it really isn't just an average
そうい
monster.
った情報は流れてはいま
It's
す
not the briefing that I was expecting. So where is this thing hanging out? Where do we need to murder this thing to, or send them back to the moon? Others have been sighted as well. Okay, these all look
こ
great.
れは
急行山に現れ
Morty, isn't it identical to that monster that appeared at the bottom of the deserted mine? Yes.
おいおい
Yes, it is.
また出たのかよ
Did it come back or something?
先日同じタイ
This
プの
was
ものが
taken a few days
北の
ago in the
山岳地帯に
mountains to
出
the
現しやがっ
north.
てな
Oh god, you're gonna send me back on up to the Mines Mountain
そちら
Village
の
again,
スコッ
aren't
ト
you?
たちに
Scott and Wenzel were here to able to exterminate it, luckily. Thank
そうだ
God.
ったんですか
Good job, guys.
もしかしてお二人で退
I'll
治なさ
say
ったん
you
です
managed to
か
exterminate it by yourselves. Like, look, we aren't the only capable people around here, okay? Have you forgot that Arios is around? That guy could single-handedly just swing his blade and murder
冬つい
everybody.
てなんとか
He
倒
just
すこと
chooses
が
not
できた
to.
よ
But we had to get the jump on it to pull
こ
it
れは
off.
君たちの方から
It was thanks to the
情報が回っ
CGF's
ていた
intel
おか
that
げ
we
だ
were
な
able to take it out.
ただどうにも妙
And
な
there
手
was
応
something
えだ
very
な
strange about how it acted.
アーツの聞き
It was
方が
having
異なる
strange
上に
reactions to our
光る
arcs,
よう
and
に
it
して消えてしまっ
disappeared
た
into a beam of light when it was finally defeated. So, wasn't even real.
俺たちが戦った時と
Exactly what happened when we fought it. It just disappeared.
しかし山岳地帯ということは
You said it appeared in the mountains? Do you mean it was like out in the open this time?
ええ。
Until now, monsters like these only
塔や
appeared in
総員な
enclosed
ど異常
locations.
な場
What,
所は
wait,
確認されて
were
い
they
るわ。
afraid of the sun or something?
どうやら
Are they afraid of getting a little
何
bit
ら
of a
かの理由
sunburn,
で場の
perhaps?
歪みが発生していると推測されて
They
いる
seem
の
to
だけ
cause
ど
spatial distortion when they appear.
でも
These
これら
cryptids,
の
however,
幻
they
獣は
appeared outdoors in the
山
mountains
岳地
to
帯
the
や
north
などにも出現
and
し
are
て
on
い
the
るわ
lake shore to the south.
ひょっとしたら
We
場の
suspect the same
歪みが
spatial
そうし
distortion
た屋
effect
外
could
にも
still
現
be
れている
happening
のか
in
もしれ
those
ない。
locations. That's where you guys come on in. We want you to investigate. Some proper police work happening again. We go from rescuing cats to taking a look at spatial observations of things at the lakeshore.
では私たちをここに呼んだ理由というのは
This could have been why.
ああ、これらの厳重への
We'd
対応
like to
を
request the help of the
ギルド
Bracer
と
Guild and
特
the
務支援課の
SSS
双方
in
に
dealing
頼
with the
みたくてな
cryptids.
独立提唱がなされている
CGF has been on high alert at both Belgard and Tangram ever since the mayor's independence proposal. Well, I have to assume that on both of those gates, you're going to have the armies of Bonerville and Calvard. Mayor of Bonerville, can you hold back your army just for a little bit until everything really shit hits the fan, I guess? Then we all know you're going to come on in and really invade, I guess.
せめて住民投票が終わるまでは
Just putting it forward, our manpower's focused there, and at least until the referendum is passed.
わかりました。引き受けさせ
Well,
ていただ
you
きま
have
す。
cooperation of us here at the
分担に関して
SSS,
はこちらに
and
任
as
せて
well
も
as
ら
at
っ
the
ても
Bracers as well. But how are we going to divvy these up?
データはお渡しするからそちらにお任せするわ
I guess I can watch the world burn a little first before I just wreck your house. Yeah, it'd be nice. You know, don't want to go overboard,
そ
but
れと
if at all possible, I'd like to request that you discover what's causing these cryptids to appear in the first place.
原因
Causing them to? That sounds like FBI type of work. Way above my head. I don't want to be involved with this stuff.
なぜそうした幻獣がいきなり現れた
You
か
suspect an external forces behind the cryptid's sudden appearance?
え
Yes.
え魔獣の発
Think
生
of it this
は
way.
昔から一定の
Dangerous
サイクルで
monsters
起きてい
appearing
る
on our
けど
highways is a cyclical phenomenon. Phenomenon! Do 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 do.
この現象に
Phenomenon!
関して
Do
は
do do
そこ
do.
から外れた
Cryptids, however, are an anomaly, and their appearance doesn't align with that cycle at all.
間違いな
So
く
what you're telling me
何か
is
原
that
因
does
が
not make sense. It's like the Chewbacca defense. How does he hang out with the Ewoks again? I don't know. But root cause behind their appearance. My theory is that the spatial distortions are the cause, and that they lead to the monsters appearing and not the other way around. Wait, so did you sit there and think that the monsters appearing would make spatial distortions appear, and not that the spatial distortions are letting the monsters come through some type of portal? If you could just shut your pie hole, Yoko, you've lost all ability to talk. If we could just like Darth Vader him, you know, just a throat thing.
ギルドの名にかけて必ずや突き止めて
I swear on the name of the supporting gauntlet that we will get to the bottom of this. Oh god. Well, now that Wenzel's on the case, great name by the way. Yeah, that's great.
しかしあんたたちとこんな形で共闘するとはね
I didn't think so either. Now, again, I don't know. I'm just jumping to conclusions when we shouldn't be, but that's what we do on streams. I wonder, like, because when I'm watching people play Cold Steel and there's like a bajillion party members, it's almost like Chrono Cross, numbers. I wonder if that's where it sort of comes from. It was like, you have the SSS, you got the Bracers, you got the First Division, like everyone's sort of like, the CGF, like everyone's coming together as a giant whole, and then you just get to pick, I'd like to have this person, I'd like to have that person come on in. You know, it's great. It's great camaraderie of everyone coming together to tackle the evil that is known.
まこっちも
Give some credit, Sourpuss. Come a long way since back then. Yeah, one game. We were doing nothing for ourselves, and now
実際大したもんだ
we're
よ
proper detectives.
もし警
We've
察
made a
をクビ
name
に
for ourselves. We're not a big
いつでも
joke
クビに
like
させ
we
ても
were
ら
to
う
the
ぜ
Bracers beforehand.
そうそう
Yeah, good to know that I have a, when we get fired from the police service, that we can just go on and be Bracers.
特
That'll
に
work
キ
out
ヨちゃんな
wonderfully
ん
for
か
us.
ギルド向きだと思うのよね
A perfect match indeed.
そう言われましても
I saw a little heart. Does that mean that someone's a little more interested in just having us work with them? Are you sure the guild is who you are trying to pair me with?
お言葉だけいただいてお
We
きます
appreciate the sentiment, guys, but
幻獣ですか
I don't have a good feeling about whatever these cryptids are.
あとりあえず手分
Me
けする
neither.
こと
I
にしよ
think we should split up and get to work.
警備隊から回ってき
CGF's
たの
report
は
mentions
全部で
5 of them in total.
君たちにはそのうち
If you wouldn't
意見を
mind,
受け持って
I'd
も
like
ら
you
いたい
guys to take care of 2 of them. Are you looking at the numbers here? We have more on our side than you guys have on your side, despite the fact that only a party can have 4 members in total. So I guess maybe you guys want to take the grunt and say, we did more. But that's fine. Let them do it.
気前がいいじゃないか。
いいんですか
Let them do most of the work.
そちらの分担が多くても。
Well, Lloyd, how would you figure it out? You know, maybe we could do 2, they could do 2, and then maybe the CGF could do 1, and then they would bitch about it being disproportionate. Oh, you know, we're in CGF, we could handle like all 5 of them. And
ただでさえ
just
アリオスさんが今は動けない状況だ。
and you don't have Arios right now. He's probably off with his daughter who's getting surgery to see if she can see finally.
だからこそさ、
Well, that's why.
彼が動けない分、
I'm sure you guys will be feeling more pressure from his absence as well.
元より魔獣
Besides, monster exterminations are typically a bracer's jurisdiction. Yeah, I have been doing a few of those here and there,
お
though.
互い他の仕事もあるし
We both have other jobs to take care of in addition to the cryptoids, so I think dividing things like this is just for the best.
なんだか申し訳ないですね
Well, I guess, but something about this arrangement feels a bit unfair.
何お互い様さ。
Don't sweat it. It's not like we aren't on the same
それ
team.
に君たちの方
And
には
besides,
結社の問題
you
もある。
all probably have your hands full with the society again. No, don't even mention them. The society of morons. Okay.
はい。
Hi, bye.
たく、その問題もあるん
Let's
だ
try
な。
and forget about those weirdos.
決
Yeah, so, like, see that logo? What is the snake biting its own butt? What does that accomplish? I mean, I know one could argue and say, like, maybe it's 2 snakes. Could be 18 back there hiding behind the logo. I don't know.
なんでも遊撃士協会とは
But that's a nice logo. I would proudly wear that on a sleeve, right?
ええ
Yeah, ask Joshua and Estelle how 3 games went with the Ouroboros
遊撃士がやり合ったし
during the liberal incident. I'm calling it liberal again because until I hear it in proper English, a snake biting its own tail is called an oh. So it all makes sense then, is what you're telling me. Well, this is even more. Where would I be without you?
それ以
It
外
all makes sense now.
各地の事件で幾度となくぶつかっているわね
Or are you pulling my tail? My snake tail, my Ouroboros.
帝国のギルドが一時壊滅状態に陥ったのも奴らの仕業だと言われている。
Not to mention the attack on the guild branches in Bonerville is suspected to be their doing as well.
もっともその後の衰退の原因は帝国軍の圧力によるものだがな。
そうなんですか。
And that traces it back to them as well.
しかし、
For real, the more we learn about these guys, the less I want to know.
いずれにせよ、
So let's agree.
ギルドの方でも未だ実
We're
態
gonna
が
do
つかめていない連中だ。
3 or 4 or 19 of them, who knows, and you guys can do that. The guild doesn't know a lot about who they are or what their structure's
何が
like.
目的かわか
We
ら
don't
ん
even
が
know what they're after most of the time. All I can say for sure is to watch your backs around them.
困ったことがあったら遠慮なく連
It
絡して
seems
き
like
な
they
よ
have like sort of like their own plan. Like when any of them that I remember running into, they have their own agenda, I think is the word I'm looking for. But then there's also like a giant thing they're also all working towards. Like so they're sort of like they're all together, but at the same time they like to have their little independent troubles as well. I can't wait to hear you try this word, but okay, Norse mythology. What's wrong with this? Your Mungander. Your Mungander. Or the world serpent was an Ouroboros, but Ouroboroses originate from ancient Egypt in Greek mythos. See, everything, I don't know how badly I butchered that. You probably were expecting me to say Jormungandr. It also could have worked, but I was close. I was close. Your mom is gone der. Okay, your mom is gone der. Okay, that's a weird way to put it, but
正直連中に関しては
Jormungandr. All right.
わかりました。
Got it. We got everything figured out. Okay. We're gonna update you if anything happens, of course. Moving on. That probably went as well as you thought it could go. And now we get to make buds with turmoil. How great is that? Oh, geez. Survey reports. Mysterious monster, henceforth referred to as the cryptids, have been recently sighted. The CGF is currently working to decipher the situation. Little is known about them aside from the simple fact that they just exist. Oh my god, that's a lot of work put in there just to figure out they exist. All we can know is that the confirmed cryptids is listed on the following pages. Location, St. Ursula Road, through a small cave on the sandbar. Several tortoise-like characteristics. Sighted by a guardsman on control, the creature did not move at all while being observed, and so was left alone for the time being. The cryptid may be dangerous if approached directly. And then B, East Crossbell Highway, in the vicinity of the boathouse. A plant-like creature with a large mouth. Sighted by a resident of the nearby boat shed. The report is yet to be verified by the CGF. Like the cryptid in case A, it does not move, and furthermore, it may also be dangerous if confronted. Well, we got our work hanging out for us. I wonder if we're going to have some support requests as well for that. Like, I feel like those are our main quests now. We got something to work with. You know, we got our diaries to work out. Now, reports, no. Agendas, I've already used that word. I feel like I'm going into too many things here. The sandbar on Ursula Road and the outskirts of East Crossbell Highway. Simple enough, I know of these areas. You know what I'm actually amazed with? And this goes back into Trails in the Sky series as well as the Trails from Zero. How a span of, and going into Cold Steel as well, which I'm assuming is maybe getting a little bit more broader. But the fact that these games are as huge as they are in such a small little map, right? Like, you're not traveling the world in an airship to a bunch of different places. We're in Crossbell, right? Like, it's a little state area. There's 4 roads that lead off to 4 separate areas. Like, in total, there's about 6 areas we can go to. And somehow they have filled that game with so much story and content that you don't need to be traversing the world continent-wide to find some lost city or lost little village. It's actually quite hilarious to me how each one is its own little thing. I'm excited about Cold Steel in the year 2094 when we get to it. Do you think Steam will still allow me to play their games? Yeah? Okay, my son says yes. Wouldn't hurt ourselves to be prepped. So, even though we spent all our money in Michelham, at the Wonderland there, of course, did we get any more money? I think we got some salary from the few quests that we just did, so we'll figure life out there. And given the spatial distortions reported, the higher elements, time, space, and mirage must be at play. Should be able to perceive them when the higher elements are active. However, ascertaining the source of the cryptids may prove difficult. No one figured out why the higher elements freaked out at Stargazer's Tower or the Moon Temple other than those bells? Actually, wasn't the Sun Fort over on the ancient battlefield the same thing? Yes, it was. I remember it being like that when we entered. However, after that crisis was resolved, the abnormalities ceased to exist. And unlike the other two, the Sun Fort doesn't have a bell. So there's no ringing the bell for Taco Bell. That makes determining the source that much more difficult. Cheese? Are you eating it? Yeah, eat your stuff. Eat your stuff. Yeah, eat it. Eat your meat. Well, anyway, let's get a move on. So you're gonna need me to buy probably new weapons, new armor. There's probably a bunch of new ornaments available, and I have no money. And I could, of course, go to the IBC and exchange some of the Sepith for some Mira, I'm sure, but
そうだな。
then of course you need that. It's like you need everything in here, and they don't want to give you any more than what you need. Heaven forbid I become a bajillionaire like I am in Persona, I guess. Well, let's go after we check the terminal for new support requests. Alright, first of all, we did get some new orbments, so I'd like to see what those were. Just getting an idea. Here we got shield, effort, prankster. I know we got a couple of 2s. Yeah, like there's an EP cut 2, EP 2. Okay. EP 1. EP 2. So cast 2. No. Alright, an EP cut 1, EP cut 2. Oh, speed breaker. 50% chance to lower the enemy speed by 25%. That's who wouldn't mind having that? How come we can't put that one on? These are the things I'm so confused about. Of how come certain people can't put different things on. Increases enemy item drop rate to 100. I mean, as good as I'd like that, I would much rather have... Like how come I can't put speed breaker on? Maybe it can only go in a spot that's meant for that one? Because it's not a level 2 quartz. Huh. It must be. Cast 1. No, she... Me... HP 2? No. I'm so confused. Why is she the only one that can use it? But when I remove it, it doesn't say that it can only be a time quartz. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I'm not dropping that one. That's too good to lose. But oh well. All right. We're good with that stuff. We didn't get any new equipment. Let's save the game. Let's check out what we got new going on. Support requests. I mean, do we play Pom Pom Party? We always play Pom Pom Party. It's always a thing. We just keep playing Chief Roberts though. It never works out well, but chains. I screwed that one up, god damn it. Couldn't give me an orange or a yellow. Let's be a little on aggressive here. I'm getting the hang of it a lot better. Leave. All right, check the requests. That's what we need. Oh my god, a gourmet article cooperation. Crossbell News Service is planning on writing the Gourmand's Guide to Crossbell. Article will detail various restaurants around the state. That's long. Stormy! With the sunglass party. Well, I gotta oblige, right? Give me a second. I feel like I have too many P point whales in my stream. I think I need to up the price of everything. No, not really. I think it's how are you doing? Good to see you. You banning bots as we speak. Yeah, you know what? The glasses actually work really well. It's so bright in here, and because I'm just such a shining star, of course. That's just how it goes. Pursuing the counterfeit dealer. What? We could use you at the Crossbell station. Please help me catch a counterfeit dealer. Suspicious person investigation. My son seems to be up to something recently and hasn't said a thing to me about it. A few days ago, a suspicious man visited Morica, and I suspect he may be related to my son's schemes. Please investigate these matters for me. For the full details, meet me in my home on the far end of town. Do these people just think I'm just gonna be jumping to these just to, like, hey, at the top of my hat, a drop of a hat, not the top of a hat, a drop of the top of a hat, I'm going to go off and figure out your son's problems. Look, he probably likes to have some alone time. That's it. A dangerous monster, the Megalobat, has been sighted in the deserted mine. We ask that the special sports section deal with this swiftly. All right, well, let's, where do we want to, maybe we could deal with some guy's son, Chief Tolta. I don't know where he lives. The far end of town. I don't know where Chief Tolta lives. I don't think he's in Crossbell. I think he lives in Armorica. So off to Armorica, I guess it is. Did I ask you last, maybe yesterday, the day before? What are your plans for New Year's, Stormy? I mean, I think you said before. You're playing Prop Night. I saw Lyric playing that game the other day. That actually looks fun. There's a little bit more to it. What was it off of before? I remember Achievement Hunter was playing something similar, or maybe it was like something prop something else. It was very similar, but the Prop Night has like a thing where if you catch the people, it's sort of like a little bit of Dead by DBD, right? Where you catch someone, you put them in this chair, and then so you're supposed to save people to rescue them, right? Sort of along those lines. I love how he calls for requests far more than usual. Well, Chief said he was going to go visit them in the hospital today, so it'd be nice to join them if we have some time. I think we can be able to figure it out. It's a mashup of Prop Hunt and DB. Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds right up your alley, though, right? Like that's exactly what you're into. I just find it like it really is like one of those games where like I feel like if you were playing with people you knew and like on a Discord or whatever, like just the ability to see like that person walk by and you just take over like your can of pop, right? Or your candelabrum, right? A candelabrum, whatever the hell they are. Like so I remember though in Prop Hunt you would make an extra item or duplicate. Is it the same thing in Prop Night? Are you duplicating an item or are you taking over as a said item so that people need to know where are you out of place or whatever? You duplicate, okay. Well, if we use the car, it shouldn't take us long to get to the hospital. So, if we have time, why don't we go visit the McClanes too? John McClane? Die Hard?
ああそうするか
That's a good idea. It is. I'm sort of afraid though what that would do though. If we visited someone, would it move time forward? That I'm not sure of. The original item stays there, but you turn into one too. So I guess like if you learned the setup, you would know that something is out of place, right? But I mean, you could be anything, right? So
やっぱりまだまだ難しい領域みたいだね。
I guess it was as tricky as we were told. So
今回の手術も
I heard the operation wasn't necessarily a failure, but she still hasn't recovered. Oh, that sucks for Shizuki. Wasn't able to get her eyesight back. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know. All right, we're back in business. We're gonna save. We got all the orbits set for everyone that we could. I believe I thought I had a new item I bought for someone's thing. Maybe. Maybe I didn't. I could have sworn I bought something. Equipment? No. Quartz? That's not it. There it is. The surfboard and the black teddy bear. That's what I wanted. So that's for Randy's room, and that's for Kia's room. So let's head on up there and do those. I believe that's Lloyd. I believe this is Randy's room. Not too shabby. A new decoration was added. Wait. Was it not a surfboard we got? Where did he put the surfboard? Oh, it's just like a little tiny thing. I was like, where am I looking? I'm like, Jordan, look up. Look up, you moron. And then Kia's room. Gonna give her a big black teddy bear. I believe, if I can remember, this is her room? I'm remembering. I'm not remembering. Oh, hey, guys. Oh, hey, you guys. Is everything okay? You haven't been the same since Shizuku yesterday. Well, I'll be okay. Hey, Lloyd. Is it hard to fix Shizuku's eyes? Yeah, I'm not a doctor, per se, despite that I may look and sound like one. Doesn't sound like the surgery was a complete failure. She did make some progress. So, hey, Keto. I know it's tough, but you can't let it get you down there forever, eh? The last thing she wants is for you to be sad because of her. She's fine, okay? Maybe eventually she'll be able to see, I don't know. But she needs her best friend more than ever now. So let's all go over there and smile to encourage her, right? She'd probably like feel our face and tell if we're smiling or frowning. I promised the others I'd play with them, so we should get going. Just be careful out there. Just make sure you take the dog with you. She'll be fine. She'll be fine, Wazy. Well, I came in here to actually drop off a giant bear. Is there a spot like, because usually when you come in here, you know, it just pops up. Like, hey, do you want to put this bear here? That was what I got, right? Bear. Black teddy bear for Kia's room. I don't know why it's being weird. I don't even know where you'd put this big giant bear. I mean, usually it just pops up. Oh, maybe that won't come back. It's not like it's not gonna be a waste or anything, so. People spend points for me to do things, and putting on sunglasses is one of them. It's not stupid. People like it. It's great. To the equipment shop. How much money do we have? 27. I don't have enough money to do anything. Okay. Right. Bonerville and Calvert have no one to blame but themselves for this mayor's proposal. They better not declare war over something their unreasonable demands are responsible for in the first place. And what do you have? 2,500 for a tiger club. I feel like we do buy one, right? Like I would like to buy everything for them, so I'm gonna need 25, 5 grand, 7,500. I need 7,500 to sell at the Orbits. Oh, for God's sakes. So off to the IBC, I guess. 'cause I think I have a ton of Sepith. So like that's okay. Until we go to probably buy some more court slots or whatever, but the financial market has been unstable across the continent ever since the proposal. You need your bum changed? Okay, I can do that for you. Pardon me, folks. Well, look who the cat dragged in. It's Baker Rooney. My friend, how are you? Good to see you. You came in just a beep, a beeping and a bopping and all that jazz. Good to see you, buddy. As you can see, sunglasses are a happening thing. And also, we've got... we can always remain sensual here. Oh yeah. I'm very well. I'm about to take a shower because I've just worked out. Oh, you're all hot and sweaty and bothered now, right? Is that how that works? I think so. Oh, yeah. But sitting down for a second. Sure. Nothing wrong with sitting down. What were we here for? Oh, that's right. We were here to exchange some Sepith for some Mira to get some of the monies for buying new weapons. Oh, apparently you're not the person we do that with. Okay. Talking. Hi. Lanfy. Hi. If you're looking for the acting CEO, Miss Kwa, she's currently on a business trip on abroad. Yeah, that'll work. That's right, the board of directors took over most of her father's duties as CEO, and Belle was named the acting CEO shortly thereafter. For the time being, that makes her the head of the IBC. Are gyms just as crazy out your way in jolly old England for with COVID and everything, like, you know, gonna have anybody there and nobody cares and no one's wearing masks? You don't have to wear a mask when you're working out, right? When you're pumping iron, you don't have to do that, right? All right, her workload. We'll get those answers eventually. That would be correct. Fortunately, the board of directors is doing everything it can to support her and lift some of the burden. And now that she's the acting CEO, her duties are bringing her to the manners of all places. I have my own gym at home because I hate Oh, that even works out any better. Do you still wear a mask while you're working out, pumping iron in your own home? No, why would you? Like, it was just me making a funny business joke. Huh? What? I can't imagine how busy Maria Bell has been these last few weeks. It was nice of her to even offer her to pay for everything over in Michelin, even though we still have no money. But she'll be right back in tomorrow. Various business meetings, various busyness meetings happening. Okay, can we do the exchange thing? Oh, a message. Oh, we can play her now in Pom Pom Party. Surprise? As the one in charge of the technological department, of course I'd have an interest. Please register my account. I'd be happy to use my skills to put you in your place. Well, you are indubitably correct. I would not put it past Belle. She really is a big deal, isn't she? We're all a big deal, apparently. You know, if you live in Igloo, you're a big deal. I'm huge in Japan and Ohio, apparently. But that was her last message. It's never far from the Orbital Tower, so you can challenge her whenever you'd like. Well, we'll think about it. Now first, exchanging. Wait, what are we buying here? A bank. Don't have money for that. Sleepy fat coins. What? Decoration for... okay, well, we'll buy that. Of course we will. Closest gym I have is slap bang in the middle of town, and I used to go there, but some guys started turning up there and being a jackass, so I just couldn't be fucking bothered to keep going. Wasn't worth the hassle, so I got my own stuff. Well, good for you, buds. Good for you. Let's see how much we're gonna get here if we just get some good round numbers. Okay, that's it. Some good monies. Yeah, that's some good coinage right there. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna buy the bank for Tio's room. That's done. And then we can go back and get the new weapons for everybody else. That's the important stuff right there. All right, why didn't I just use the special support section? Just get right on in there. Look at that. I'm learning. Like, that wasn't even where I needed to go. Well, actually, technically, it is where we needed to go, so. Do you have a treadmill? Or do you just, like, run outside? I'm a run outside guy when I somewhat will remember to go out and work out, but it's been a while. All right, we're gonna throw in Ekaterina, and no, oh god damn it, there was I'm doing everything wrong. There we go. Okay, now back to buy. There we go. All right, discovery in the scalar rod. All right. Now we got everything covered. Let's go with the Orbital shop and see that. I do indeed have a treadmill. Allows me to modify my workout to how I want to be. I find running outside while nice can constrain you to not having full control over your cardiovascular. Okay, what? No. Way over. Those were some words that I understood. Some. I just find, like, although, like, especially, like, in Canada, you can't escape from having to use a treadmill just because of how dangerous it could be outside. Slip and break a hip. You wouldn't want that for the old people like me. But I just prefer the... These are expensive. I don't have that kind of money. Synthesize some quartz. What do we got? Okay. We just know there's going to be some new ones here. There's going to have to be. Oh, Baker, now that you're here, I know you play these games. I know you're aware. I wanted to ask you a question that I couldn't figure out. And hold... Oh, a leg breaker. There you go. See, I knew I shouldn't have sold so much. You have a treadmill, bike, barbells, and dumbbell weights. Used to have a rowing machine, but it broke. Squat board. God damn it, that impede would have been good. So, okay, so it's in reference to the speed breaker, okay? That's... I can't put the speed breaker on anybody except for, I believe it's Tio? Hold on. I'll show you in a second. But I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying. You're like, well, Jordan, like, they probably have to have a black or a time slot. And they don't. They don't have a time slot. So I don't know why I can't put it on, say, I prefer to put it on Lloyd. So I'll show you. Like maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's just one of those things of putting it on. So, like, I'll take a gander. Okay, so... I want it to replace luck. Okay? I want to put speed breaker there. It's blacked out. Can't use it. Okay? I don't know. It's not a level 2 orbment or anything like, or quartz. Sorry, I don't understand. But I go to Tio. Now so she's only got one black orbment, right? It's cast 1. So I'll go and remove it. It doesn't say that there's a requirement of anything, right? But she can put it on. I'm confused as all. It might be to do with action being equipped. Oh, it was cast that I had there before, right? Cast 1, I believe. So I can put cast 2 there now that we bought it. Oh. Let's see if you're right. No. Anyways, I'm just perplexed. I don't know why that's a thing. Could be just one of those weird things, right? Remove both luck and action. Nope. Now you know what it is? Okay. I mean, that was a lot of H's in there as well, so we might get to the bottom of this. Sword breaker, it might be that because sword breaker is a similar quartz, it doesn't allow you to set another breaker quartz. Oh! I didn't even think of that. Oh! I didn't even know those were a thing. And now, so if I'm replacing that one... Ah... What the hell even is Swordbreaker? Well, thank you. I never would have kicked on. So those are like some special ones, eh? Breakers are a set. So what would change here if we got that? We still have our. We're just getting Calamity Edge. That works for me. And then we could probably throw the red one on what's his face. That's a good deal, to be honest. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I should probably be throwing so the breakers are something I probably want to be throwing on people, obviously. So she should probably have should I put the leg breaker on her? Just because it's gonna be she's more of a, I don't know what it's gonna add. It doesn't really add anything. I mean, she's ranged. Yeah, Spirit Breaker. Oh, she doesn't have one, so she should probably have one. Welcome to Orbital Hour. Every once in a while, they make an appearance, folks. But ADF lowering is useful. Yeah, I'm thinking it was okay. Oh, he's got Shield Breaker of all things. But that's good too. I'm just thinking out loud, is it better to throw these things on? He's gonna lose his ability to do some Quake stuff. And doesn't really add anything extra. We're gonna go to 13. I don't know what the list is for the red. So we need 15 for Crimson Ray. He's not a magic user, so don't really change that. Don't worry about that type of thing. Okay, that was sort of working for us anyways. Did we get a mind too? What does this one do? Well, she needs that heal, so... What do you think would be good to throw on? The Voice Breaker, is that good? Throw that on there. I don't know what's, we're getting an A reflex. Whatever the hell that does. I'm so confused about everything that's going on. What were the other breakers you have? I have Sword Breaker, which is 15% chance to lower enemy strength by 25%. Leg Breaker. And Voice Breaker. Now, I did think that putting, she's got Spirit Breaker. I almost feel like splitting Spirit Breaker for the green one. But I don't know, is that, I almost feel like we have almost the best... That's probably not 8, but I think she's almost got the max of what she needs. And she's gonna lose her tier if I do that one. Sorry, Leg Breaker. So she's gonna lose tier. Oh, and then she's also gonna lose. Yeah. So okay. So that's not a good one to get off. She needs that power right there. Okay. It's just whether or not she could use one. I would assume so. I personally made Tio my heal, but I don't think any other breakers are useful for Tio. They don't seem to be. That's the thing. The Mind 1. it's only offering Mirage for 3, so it could be something useful to exchange out just to get some points in. She could use Fire. That could be something. Ooh. That actually looks... Oh, and then she get... You know what? That right there is it for her. Ideally, you want Tio to still have as much ATS as possible. I mean, she's getting a huge jump in a bunch of moves there. That's a no-brainer to me right there, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. I think we have an attack too, don't we? It's just by replacing mine, you lose a fair bit of ATS. True, true. Makes those arts less impactful. So she... Is there anything here that would be better replaced with... Like, okay, so we want them to cost less. Yeah, oh, you can hear them. Great. Fantastic. Like, would Shield 1 be better replaced with the Mind? Maybe. Or even maybe the Freeze. Get rid of Shield 1, yeah. But you'll lose the water arts. Doesn't look like it. I have a ton of Oh, what about recovery? Well, Shield 1 is literally only one blue. That's all it is. So I'm honestly, I don't even think we're losing anything there, to be honest. Yeah, switch it out. Okay, okay. What were we putting in there again? I've already lost my mind. Mind 1, right? God, I'm a fool. ATS 6%, eh? So there's nothing else that's going to add out that ATS 6%. Do you have a Mind 2 equipped on someone else? Probably. Throw that on her now. Yeah, Tio, or sorry, Ellie. So exchange those two out. That'll probably be better. Yeah, that's looking good right there. All right, I'm happy with that. Good talk, Baker. Good talk. All right, we can finally murder some frenemy enemies. I was just thinking, generally, you want to have them be relatively even ATS-wise. Oh yeah, of course. And I think his Mine 2 is super expensive, unfortunately. So both Ellie and Tio, I don't think I can afford to have Mine 2. Even available. How much was it? Oh, what am I doing? Even better talk, Baker. Even better talk. Yeah, look, this shouldn't surprise anybody. I'm a goddamn idiot when it comes to this stuff. Okay, I'm a goddamn idiot. Okay. Now I gotta save again because we made something stupid. I almost went back to the beginning of the game there. That would have been a hoot. All right, finally. Thank God I didn't take my shower right away. Saved it. You did. You probably saved me literally years of content. Chapter 3. All right. These two were short. Catch me your counterfeit dealer. We'll do that one after. Chief Tolta. He was in Armorica Village, I believe. Where is Armorica Village? Yeah, you say? I don't know. You tell me. To the east? East and then north. Okay, sounds wonderful. Should probably take the car there, right? Anyways, I'm gonna go shower now because now I feel like a melted ice cream. Ooh, Baker melted ice cream. You know what though? Every time I do this, I'm like sitting there thinking like, oh, I'll take the. That's the wrong way, Jordan. That's the wrong way. Every time it's a new chapter, there's new frenemies that pop up. So I'm going to walk there. This is the right way, right? Yeah. And then when we get to the fork, we'll take the fork. There we go. I really thought it's probably, you know what it actually is. So let me sit. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Is everyone? Hold on. I need to turn my. Hello, hi. If I turn my gain down all the way, because that's probably why you could hear his. Well, do I sound any better, or do I sound worse? Because the gain is allowing me to talk a little bit louder, so I might have to turn up just a touch. Or if it doesn't sound any different, and we all know that Jordan didn't make any differences at all. Oh lordy. Okay, well, that's what we needed. Could you imagine? I also maybe I turned the gain to the maximum. That could have been it too. Like it should have been to the opposite. It wasn't. It should have went the other way, and then it didn't. Are these new enemies? Any bad froggers? No, it's just okay. We can just all murder you all. I don't know why he gets a free shot to poison me to death, but that wasn't nice. Okay, you're dead now. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your life there, buds. Oh, not only did you have to confuse the poor bastard, but then you also had to set him on fire. We are the rudest police officers out there. This side of the Mississippi. Can you blame the frog for leaving? I can't. You're great help there, Noelle. Fantastic help. Thank you for that. It's really great. Yep, appreciate it. Or we could just touch it up just a hair. Well, I gotta say, I'm liking it. I'm like look, I can look at all this. I'd be nailing the other microphone 1,000 times right there. Now, I haven't decided. I haven't seen like a desk slap. Desk slaps aren't. I feel like there's a couple of games where we're gonna get some worthy desk slap worthy moments. So we're gonna really save that. I feel. What time is it? 2:43. I gotta go to work soon. What the hell jazz is this happening? Why does he get a free shot? Oh, okay. There we go. There's a murder and a half. Yes. Yeah, why are we fighting these things? Okay, remember when someone told me, like, hey, maybe you should drive there. Maybe they were right. We see okay, that thing ran away. Okay, that's something. Oh, look, a box. Maybe Solid Snake is going to be in there. Maybe Raiden. Still not at that. Still not. There's where we wanted to go. Oh, hello. Hi. Fresh eggs. Oh, great. We can make ourselves a little cake, I think. Have a nap. You gonna run away or no? You're gonna. Okay. Well, you're still only gonna be worth like one point here for me, bud. So. Oh, I should have attacked the other thing. Okay, well, great. Still worked out for you. You're almost dead. Great. Okay, you're not going to do anything. Are you going to run on... Oh, you're going to hit Lloyd again. Just like the rudest people out there. They really, really are. They really are. I think one thing, like, it's... other RPGs did the same thing, though, where, like... Why is it like we've bought new weapons, but their weapons don't look any different? How come the game hasn't decided, like, you know what, you're using new weapons, therefore we should give you different. Well, now you closed it. Why are you closing these things on me? How dare you? Hello? Hi. Hi. Hi, Mr. Puzzle. See what? You come after me, you're worth 3 experience points. What is this? It's not fair to you, not fair to me that I gotta beat up a dodo-looking rhinoceros bird. If they're even birds, I don't even know. It could be burbs. Whatever that is, that's a new term that we're coining yesterday into today. But I'm just happy that we got everything coming for us and going forward in the level 3 forces. And do I ever want to buy the Master Quartz? Nobody knows. Alright, so we're oh, are you new? You're coming right at me. I don't think any of these guys are actually new. Oh, Magma Drone. No, he's not new. What the hell is a bisect gonna do to me? Are you kidding me right now? Don't do that. Don't dare do that. Someone's giggling in behind me. That's always great stuff. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna do something scary there. Now, oh, still, oh, okay, suck. I'm going to suck your blood. Oh, thank God he can't move anywhere now. That's great. He drops their confetti and jazz hands and more fresh air. Red flies, great. We still haven't come across some the fishing spots. You know, the fishing spots that these people are ruling the world over and won't let me fish, and they all have their reasons why. Like, I think there's one over here. Yeah, I'd love to initiate it, but I don't have a notebook capable of fishing here. 130 rage are... How close have we become? Like, how close are we? $14 reg, 20, 25, 25, 53, 53, 61, 98. Are you kidding me right now? We're not even close. They're just stopping me from being able to fish everywhere. All right, let's go meet up with Chief Tulta and figure out what his son's doing, because obviously we don't know. Alrighty. Does anyone remember what time did I throw my glasses on? I thought it was around like 2 o'clock, and now we've somehow gone into overtime. Oh, I feel bad about attacking these pandas. These sassy pandas. They're probably gonna run away anyways, as pandas do. Or whack me with some bamboo. That was nice. Y'all have to attack Lloyd. Oh, I forgot these things self-destruct. Great, great. He's gonna run. Oh, he didn't. Alright, let's run away from this thing as it... I mean, it's just a pepper that's floating around everywhere, right? Like, that's what it is. That's what it's doing. I don't care. Blow up in my face. Look, I'll eat it, okay? We'll go rest up in the hotel here. Waste of my time to even go over there. Where is the village? Still have to go forward? I feel like I'm missing like a treasure chest or something. Like as if I haven't stumbled around here enough. I mean, no, we have, but also I'm losing my cachet on getting this all working. Wait, I feel like we had a holy breath before. Did we always have just breath? Well, now they both have breath, so... Now I'm utterly confused about everything. I could have sworn we had holy breath. How did we lose that? I don't know. I mean, I know how we lost it. We put on a different thing there, but I thought we were all in the game there together. Did one of these? There we go. We're gonna die anyway, so please don't blow up. I was just gonna say, where is the counterattack? Where is the counterattack? Ugh. I went all this way for something I've opened. Oh, that's right. I was gonna look at the detective lists. Yeah, so we did have holy. No, we could have not had holy breath. That cost 260 EP. I don't remember using anything that was going to eat up that much points. How's all the time gone today? I probably spread all these guys out, so now I probably wouldn't be able to use this team attack on all three of them at once. Oh, we can. Beautiful. I have my little poke. Hey, we got 7 experience points there. Don't hurt yourself. All right, Chief Tolta, let's go off to your house now. Let's figure where you're. Hey, look, someone's car, not your car, but someone's. Children are playing. I believe the chief's house is the big house at the back, so let's find out what his problem is. Just what does my fool of a fucking son think he's doing? Well, I'm concerned as well. I think there's a possibility he's been like, is this the drug talk we're having? Hey, it's the special sports section. Mr. Hayworth is here as well. I'm confused. We've been waiting. Thank you for coming. Why are you here, though, Mr. Hayworth? As it happens, he's got a connection to this problem as well. So it's drugs. It's drugs. Chief Dalton and I were speaking, and we decided it would be prudent of us to consult with the SSS on this. Considering the circumstances, we thought the situation called for a professional investigation. So again, why did you call us? Because we aren't professionals. You probably wanted the Bracer Guild. So, it had to do with your son. We got that much, and it's a complicated matter, so let's brief us on, get the down low. My son Derek has been acting strangely recently. I got the feeling he's got some detestable plan in the works. I don't know the details of it yet, but I've got a decent idea of what he's thinking. Apparently, Derek told Harold that Armorica would no longer be doing business with him. How old is your son, by the way? I've done my best to keep kind to these people here since we ever started doing business. I came to see the Chief Tulta today because I was afraid there was some kind of misunderstanding, and the Chief was here just as out of the loop as you were. Right. So we never intended to be wrong with Mr. Hayworth like this, so I mean, isn't this just as simple as going to your son and going, why would you tell Mr. Hayworth we don't want to deal with him? That's the end of that conversation. Why did you bring the police into it? Well, this is strange. What reason could he have to go over your head like this? A certain suspicious person came to mind. Derek has been meeting with a foreigner recently. Oh, god damn it. It all comes down to the foreigners. All we know is that he and Derek have been talking in secret. Nothing says Nothing says suspicious, quite like secret meetings. And so we were here to investigate this foreigner for us. Make sure he's not plotting some sort of nefarious scheme. Need to put a stop to it immediately. That type of thing. Apologize if this does come off as rude though, but is something like this really worthy of making us report? I'm glad you asked that, Teal, because that would not be quite the thing I would think that this is worthy of police work. Surely the logical approach of simply speaking with your son yourself. Tio, you're an adult more than anybody else here combined, especially even me, the streamer. I'm embarrassed to say so, but the young lady is absolutely correct. He and I have been at odds now, and how best to run. Again, have we figured out how old Derek is? I'm assuming just by the look that no. I got some gray hairs. Chief Dolta has got the silver fox hair going. I guess I was just gonna say like, oh, he's probably old, but then that doesn't mean my son is old just because I have some gray hair. So I'm sorry, I misaged somebody. And that's not gonna go well with the people. So he can't handle his son. Essentially, is the gist of it. So you want me to handle your son for you? Is that? Are we on the same page here? I think we'll start by interviewing Oh, for God. I thought this was just going to be a really nice and easy quest. You know? Like, oh, let's find out who this foreigner is. No. They want us to talk to everybody. Derek and Elkin are delivering produce to the city right now, so you may be better off speaking with them last. Let's get to the bottom of this. We'll do everything we can, Mr. Hayworth. Alright, well, I guess we're talking to everybody. Still, how come orbital fridges are not a thing? And this house is a goddamn mansion, and yet still, you have all these things, no orbital fridges. Derek hardly ever comes home anymore. I hope he hasn't gotten mixed up in some dangerous business. He's probably dealing oregano. Could you imagine? Do you know what we forgot to buy? The new version of the Crossbell Times. Anybody in this hut we can talk to? Not a soul. Can't even go up there. Ridiculous. I like how this is at least pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of people here. I mean, God, we've been into 3 different bedrooms and houses and all that jazz. No one's there. So this foreigner is quite the cheerful fellow, according to Donald. Always smiling. Something that makes you feel at ease. He's probably from the big city. So what about this foreigner, eh? He's considerate? Once he was passing by the children as they were playing and they accidentally got his clothes dirty. Rather than getting angry, he paid no attention to him and just gave him a little bit of candy. Didn't know whether to thank him or compliment him, but I was speechless. So he's a well-mannered man, considerate, and nice, according to these hobo Joes. Nice man's been hanging around here lately. I hear he's from a famous foreign company, but I never heard him brag about it. It's nice to know there's still some good men in the world, eh, Seely? You're named after a mattress. Sensed my love from Seely and cheered me on. What a great guy. I borrowed Paranormal Crossbell collection from the library. The story of the man searching for his lost head is chilling. But if you don't have a head, how can you possibly cry out to the head that you're missing? That's a great point right now. Excuse me. I have a few questions for you. I'm an officer of the law. Oh yeah, that guy who's been here off and on. It's polite, pleasant to be around. Do you happen to know this man's name? I believe it was Mineth. Or at least that's what he signed the guest registry as. Mineth. Well, you got a name now. Anything else? He wasn't too chatty, and there's not much else to tell. He's called Derek up to his room a couple of times, and I think they've been talking about something. The oregano. Sounds like what Chief Tolta has been concerned about. Well, it's been confirmed. Thank you for the help. Now, while you're here, why don't you order some food? Just nailing us on that one, eh? Sure, we could. Shop, what do you got? I have no money. I mean, I do have money, but I don't want to waste it on that. All right, upstairs. Anybody hanging out? Aretha Franklin? Helping out at the end is a lot of fun. I would have thought you would have had something to add to this person staying here. Absolutely bubkiss to add. Alright, now it's just the children. I'd ask. There's no one out here. Oh my god, we can actually fish somewhere without, you know, the fishing guild getting angry and upset. Probably not gonna catch anything worthiness, but like, what do we need? 135 reggae? Regibooty booty? Got away my ass. I hit that A button as soon as it called for it. I have to assume this is all just random. There's like nothing to it. There we go. We always just catch one. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe we're just not out catching, you know, what we need. Maybe we need a new rod. Mom spanked Camille the other day. His butt was as red as an apple. There's something up with that foreign guy. He acts nice and has a big smile on his face, but his eyes don't look very nice. Always trust the children, right? Thought he'd yell at us for getting his clothes dirty, but he didn't. I'm glad nice people like him exist. You know, me too. Me too. Excuse me. Got a few questions. Oh, him! Guy's got a keen eye, that's for sure. But what do you mean by that? Well, he's become infatuated with our honey. He's been saying, this'll be a hit. I'll be able to sell this across the entire continent. The continent? Yeah, what is he, a trader or something? Never heard of him outright say it, but it seems likely. With discerning tastes like that, I'm sure he's already made a name for himself. I'd be thrilled if my grandson were to follow in his footsteps. So this dude is some kind of merchant. He's probably from Olda. Thank you for your help, guys. I'm hoping this guy's got the Crossbell Times. I could have sworn that we already bought the... Now, does anyone know if you buy these things, like if I've already dropped them, I could have sworn I've bought these. And I've already put them in Noelle's room. He doesn't have what we need anyways. Anyways, there's been a guy in the village lately that's dressed to the nines. He told Gramps... Are you taking a nap? Finish your lunch. He told Gramps that I was such a capable lad. Of course, Gramps was thrilled. I just know he was flattering me, though. Alright. I'm hoping that when I go back to Crossbell, we can get the Crossbell Times. Otherwise, everything's been ruined here. And I won't know how I'll ever recover. Well, we questioned everybody and didn't even really help. The only ones who, you know, outside of being polite and nice to the adults, there's only, like, what, a couple of kids who said, I don't know, like, don't trust them type of thing. The type that's patient and caring with kids, but on the other hand, we don't know why he's here in the first place. It just sounds like he's just here to buy the honey and sell it at a ridiculous price elsewhere. And no longer do business with Mr. Hayworth. I don't know. I didn't know Derek was overtaking the business, I guess. I'm inclined to agree it's incongruent with everything else we heard. I think we should follow up on that. Wait, look over by the entrance. Is that him? Nice shiny truck? Could be. Alright, let's go speak with him. We can figure that out. Yeah, we were over here, right? Yeah, that's the inn. Nothing going on over there. I know we didn't go in here, and it wants me to go talk to someone else, but, Milia, Elkin's been elated ever since Minth sold him that orbital truck for cheap. I'm glad he's over the moon, but he better not be so carefree that he gets into an accident while driving it. I feel like this Minth guy, he's a used car salesman, is the vibe I'm getting. You know, they can be nice on the outside, a little overly nice, but they're in reality, they're a shyster. This thing probably doesn't even run. You gonna finish your lunch? Well, finish it. Yeah. No, you have to eat the other things. No, I don't know what was in that one. Probably a snack? Well, you don't get any more snacks. Oh, we got a couple things to ask of you, though. About the foreigner you keep hanging out. About your new shiny orbital truck. No, we don't care about your truck. Does it run? How cheap are we talking here? Get this. I got it for the low price of just 50,000 Mira. Only 50,000 Mira? But I wouldn't give to get that lucky just once. Does the goddess have it in it for me? I can see you turning as green as your hat, Noel. Moving past this mechanophilia. The average market value for that truck should be nearly 500,000 Mira. It's way too low. He said the discounted price was so we could afford it and make our work easier. He and Derek have been working out a plan on something. I guess it's going well. That Minth, I tell ya, my hat's off to him. Well, shoot, Derek, I'm not supposed to talk about it. Pretend you didn't hear that. Anyway, this Minth guy is the real deal. Wait, did you come back alone? He said you and Derek went off to the city together to deliver the produce. Well, we did, but Derek told me he'd catch a bus back to the village later. He said he had some business to take care of at the hotel in the entertainment district. So I guess it's another meeting with Minth. I get to go back and buy the Crossbell Times by the sounds of it. Alright, let's go back to the hotel and come face to face. Thanks for speaking with us there, Elkin. It was helpful. I think we'll take the bus back this time. No reason to waste that walk all the way back down there for no apparent reason. Where would I get the crossbow? I believe it's in the central area. This one here, department store. I think it's either there or it's, and then there's the other thing that I can't remember. You should have it. There it is, number 5. All right, we're gone. Yeah, what was the name of that other book? The Sunshine Agnes. Where do we get those? That's what I'm trying to think. It was somewhere. That's food. This person offers food. There was no. It's somewhere here in Crossbell. It's got to be. Someone's going crazy. I think it was the store down here on Rommel Street, beside the lawyer's office, I believe. Could be even in here. Why not try? We're stumbling around. We'll get to the hotel eventually. No, that guy's got a cappuccino though for us, so we could probably buy that. Yes, the general store of Tallies is where we wanted to head. There it is. Oh, that's number... Huh. Momo, you're very helpful. That's great to see. Alright, we're down there. We're not going to talk with the lawyer. We're going to head off to the hotel, I guess. Wait, what else are we going to do? There's no one else to murder. district. This way. Oh. Is it me or does this van look like it's a cat? It's Morgana. This is where they got the thought of what happened. What's uh-oh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, you tell me, where is Derek and Minith? No, we don't care about Crossbell's independence here. I want to know about these people meeting up. No? You're not going to help me out here? Useless people at the reception. How about you? Again, about the independence. I don't care about it, Aaron. It's not a thing that it's on my level right now, okay? Can't do anything about it, okay? Just let the mayor worry about that stuff. A cupbook. Oh, I think this is it. They've locked their door. Yeah. Wait, aren't you? Yes, we are the Popo. We're here to arrest you and throw you into jail for the rest of times. He's gonna ask us for a warrant or something to question. Welcome back, Baker Rooney. We have a few questions we'd like to ask you. I don't have time for that. Go speak with my lawyer, Mr. Grimwald. My father sent you, eh? Even called the police. It's rich. I wish I have a small little Coke with very little in it, but I have to work soon. So otherwise, I'd be joining in with you, buddy. I'd be in there joining with you for a beer or 8. Are you doing anything for New Year's? You got a shit ton of Moretti's on sale. I'm gonna have to remind myself to buy some Moretti's when I go out and stock up for a few things for New Year's. I already know this game. He's snooping around to find out what I'm up to. Well, I've got nothing to hide. Ask me whatever you'd like. Alright, let's get straight to the point. You've been having these secret meetings with a man named Minith. You enlighten us as to why. It's not as though my father can do anything about it. He's someone who's helping me with something. So what do you got? We're trying to improve the village here, right? By doing what? I mean, unless you're giving everyone a $500,000 Mira truck for 50 grand. Hey, look, that everyone, he's like Oprah, just handing out everybody new trucks. Not a New Year's kind of guy. Doesn't really mean much to me. If I'm around other people, I might do the old countdown, as they say. But other than that, it's not really special. No, that's fair enough. I feel like the older you get, same thing. Like, it's just another day. Half the time, you're lucky if you can make it to midnight half the time, right? He just kept telling me about how I've lost sight of our ideals and how making sudden changes won't solve anything. But if things continue the way they are, a village like ours has no future. This kind of reform is necessary for a sustainable front. My father doesn't understand that. So you've been working with this Minith guy. Okay. Unlike my father, this guy listens to my ideas. We found a huge opportunity. I'm going to start a big business with him in the near future. Just mind your own business. That's all I have to say to you. It's just a change of the old calendar. Yeah, that's all it is. Just the flip from one cat to another, right? That's all it is. So I need to go back to the village now, if you'll excuse me. Well, I'm assuming this Minith guy is in here. So maybe if we knock on the door or get security to let us in here, if they have security. I don't know. We're the police. We can no-knock warrant anywhere we need. Why don't we just head on inside and speak with him? Could you imagine it's like a robot? What if it's like a prostitute? Could be any of these things. Alright, I'm just gonna go take a quick pee. I'll be right back. And I'm back. What if it's a robot prostitute, right? I mean... We're all hoping it's a robot prostitute with as many holes as one desires. I think that adds a little bit extra to it. Just you gotta make a point of it. I can't move myself over. I mean, if I do that, no one. Okay, I do. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's I'm getting used to it, but I'm liking it. I'm happy that it works. Oh well, having lived to see the last several decades, I know how deathly serious our neighbors to the east and the west can be. However, much like Hotel Millennium changes for the crossbell to change too. Wait, did I just like talk to that guy out of nowhere? Because he's did he walk in and I just wasn't paying attention? Here goes nothing. I'm sitting here like, how on earth did one of the hotel employees just pop up in the middle of me? I'm like, what's going on? I didn't order any room service. That would have been the best way to come on in, is with room service. Give him a case of Moretti's. He'd be happy as a clam. Well, I apologize for bothering you, but we're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Set. You going in there? Before you let me tell you about the political... See, like, why do they think I care about that? I don't know why, but... Oh, dear. Your police officers. Why didn't you not come sooner? Come on in. The door is locked. Unlocked. Locked. You hear this tone change when we said we were the police? Yeah, his guard is up. We're coming on in now. FBI, open up. Oh my god. Come on in, the door is locked. Oh, more hilarity on the I'm Jordan streams. When I was picturing this guy, I wasn't picturing the monocle. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, if you're gonna do that, I was just assuming, like, why not go over the top with it and basically just have the Monopoly Man here. I think he has a name. I don't know what it is. Come in the door, it's locked. Yeah. Alright, look, Jordan had a Jordan moment, right? You just wait. You wait. When I'm the big time, I'll be like, you pulled a Homer, you pulled a Jordan. That'll be it. Just a few questions, sir. That's all. It's all right with you? Well, of course. Is there some kind of trouble in the area? Yes. Lots of trouble in this area. Not balding, but brain is melting. That's the Mandela effect. Monopoly Man didn't have a monocle. No. Wait, but I remember. So does anyone remember? I remember something. This was probably pre-COVID, long time ago. But there was a guy that showed up for something that in the U.S. they're doing something in court, and he showed up dressed as a monocle, or the Monocle Man, dressed as the Monopoly Man, and he had to, like, I mean, so he had the monocle. Oh my god, I have to look this up because I don't believe you. Like, I mean, I know you wouldn't be joking with me, but so what's the Mandela effect? Oh, that's right. Okay, so there was so someone did do it, but they decided to have the monocle, but he doesn't. Holy shit. Of all the people who does have a monocle, Mr. Peanut has a monocle. Want to show? Or Chrissy? No? Show. I don't understand that mumbo jumbo you're saying. He might be seen with them sometimes in pictures, but he's never by default has them out. No, he doesn't. You were not wrong. But show, buddy. This way. He thinks that the TV's touch. This way. Gigantosaurus. There you go. So it's basically where memories are distorted or incorrectly memorized, but the memory is considered by most to be correct despite being the opposite. That's a mind. Literally, my mind has exploded. We want to know more about you and what brought you to Armorica Village. Well, this is a surprise. As your police officers, I suppose I have no reason not to cooperate, although you have every reason to not cooperate. As I said, my name is Minith. Are you doing dinosaur noises? Are you roaring? Roar. And I'm a corporate executive. What's the company, though? It originated when people thought Nelson Mandela died in prison in like the 80s, and remember hearing it in the news despite him actually leaving prison and being alive until 2012. Okay. I focus on product and business development, and I've been visiting this Armorica Village for an important business opportunity on behalf of the Quincy Company. Did you say the Quincy Company? Nothing ringing any bells. What's going on here, Mademoiselle? It's a famous international confectioner. Confectioner, where have I heard that? It's like an English saying. Don't you guys call candy confectionery? Confection something? Maybe? No? Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm making up words as we go. It's for sweets or snacks. Okay, I'm not losing it here. They're one of the largest companies in their industry, and you can buy their products in Crossbell too. Oh, so basically it's just a Wonka bar. I used to buy their chocolate as a kid. Well, excuse me for not having a sweet tooth. I may work for the company, but I've never been one for the sweets either. I got my current position thanks to my reputation as a salesman. I didn't mean for us to get off track. Let me guess, you want to turn our Armorica Village into a giant Willy Wonka factory. That's what I think is happening. So what happened with our Armorica Village then? Anything to do with the village chief's son, Derek? He told us it has something to do with the future of the village. If candy makers in America want to be fancy, they usually call it confections. Don't we all, Baker? Don't we all? So did he now? Well, I guess there's no sense in keeping it a secret. We've built a strong working relationship recently, and that matches on up with his story. Oh, he's going to go over to his bed, and he's going to show us a show. We're constantly seeking opportunities to grow our confectionery business. The head office tasked me with a project in that regard, and it's to establish a foothold, to expand our business into Crossbell. So, you plan to establish a subsidiary of the Quincy Company in Crossbell? Exactamundo! I began my search by visiting the department store in the city, and that's when I found it. The high-quality honey produced on Armorica Village. It's made with the lotus flower fields in the village, and Mr. Hayworth has always praised it for how high quality it is. That's right. The honey's been produced using their bountiful lotus fields, which have been passed down for generations, and seeing it was like a goddess herself had shown me the way. Show me the way. I developed a plan for the brand new confectionery venture. I call it the Armorican Honey Company. Okay, but that still doesn't make sense as to why he doesn't want to keep talking with Mr. Hayworth. Selling candies made primarily from Armorica Village's delectable honey, but in order to do so, we need the full cooperation of villagers, which is why I approached the chief with this proposal. What's the matter? Yeah. Today is Wednesday. Good talk. What catchy? What heart? Who's got the catchy name? Minith? Mrs. P. Mrs. P thought, I was like, aren't you going to hockey? I was like, it's Wednesday. Wouldn't that make Derek the manager of a Quincy Company subsidiary? Naturally, my company would use our expertise in marketing to its full extent. The fields would be overseen by our staff. We don't want to cause trouble for the villagers of our... Oh, and on the contrary, we'd like to make their lives easier. See, I I called it. I called it. Huge giant factory run by Oompa Loompas, also known as the Armorica Village Children. So it's currently only used for storage, so I can't imagine this will be disagreeable. But I can see why you're hopeful about this taking off. Especially with Derek's backing and the goal of improving the life in the village. Everyone comes out a winner. I don't see the problem. A town of walking towny carrots. Yes, what's wrong with that? A bunch of little Tazes running around. If you watch Botchamania, you'll get the joke. Derek's talent and strong sense of responsibility made me want to work with him. That's all I can tell you now. Does that answer your questions? Actually, it does. Is that what I said? Oh man. I knew when I read that, I read it wrong, and I was like, oh, I hope no one noticed. They noticed. I actually rewatched Shawn Michaels overselling Hulk Hogan. It never doesn't end being funny. It doesn't. Like, it's just the so over the top. It never gets old. You're right. That was a much better way of phrasing that than my approach. There really doesn't seem to be anything to get too worried about this. Like, I feel like we're just gonna go back to the chief and go, yeah, your son's working with this guy, and I don't know why he would have made the decision to not hang out. We haven't even asked that question of like, so what's the deal with Mr. Hayworth? Apparently not. He was a dick for doing it, but by God, did Hogan deserve, and by God, was it much better than it would have been, right? Like, so what's the deal with that was like, at the beginning of their feud, wasn't it supposed to be like a 3-match agreement or something like that, right? And then, Hogan wouldn't put Shawn over, so then it turned into a like, yeah, that doesn't work for me type of brother. So it turned into a 1-match, but still Hogan was supposed to win that match. So the way that Shawn Michaels worked it was like, okay, you want to screw me? I'm gonna make you look like a joke. Yeah. Was Shawn back then the drugged up crazy person we know of, or did he already find Jeebas at that point? Because I feel like if Hogan, like, he's old already, like, he must have found Jeebas by then. But could you imagine old Shawn Michaels doing that? He probably would have just kicked Hogan in the balls and called it a day. So Myth's plan with Derek is even more ambitious than I expected. Like a ton of work, but it could pay off big time. Could you imagine? Probably could. Anyways, I think we've all got the answers that we're looking for. So head back to Armorica Village. We need to report our findings to Chief Tolta. Yeah, it was 2005, so after a while, Shawn found the Jeebas crisp. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He is. So again, is Mr. Hayworth sort of figured this out yet? I never would have expected they were planning something so grand. It involves the village's private property, no less. I didn't peg Derek. You shouldn't be doing that. As the type of thing to... I didn't peg Derek as the type to do something like this. I know, right? No. What's no? I feel bad that they don't know that, like, they know she's alive, but they don't know that her child's alive. They know this Ren person is alive, but it sort of sucks. It was. What, you don't want to watch dinosaurs? No? Okay. What else would you like to watch then? Whirly Woo's bringing it back, eh? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in both of these games. Like, it surprises you almost a little bit here and there of like little stories just blow up into something like you can't imagine. I had someone come in the other day, Baker, sort of saying like, I guess you could play the Cold Steel series 1 and 2 before you would jump on into Azure, because they sort of make sense. I don't know. Like, the way it's always been explained to me is play it in this order that we're doing it before we jump into Cold Steel, but... He did say he'd be returning when we ran into him at the hotel, though, so... Derek doesn't come home. Well, where does he live? He started renting a room at the Ash Tree Inn. So, I guess we could all head over there, I guess. You could, but it becomes incredibly convoluted. Oh, okay. Because that was based what I believe it was Soap Dish was sort of saying, was like, it makes sense of few things, but then other, like, I feel like you'd be confused because obviously at the end of this game, whatever happens is going to be explained at the beginning of that game. So you're sort of like, well, what the hell? Like, I can assume some giant war is about to happen. Like, that's what everything is moving towards. But I can't really go beyond that. He's been scheming something like, I don't really picture it as like scheming. Yeah, like Wazy might even be putting us back in this. I'd be hardly surprised if moving into the Ash Tree Inn was Mineth's idea. He's been trying to prevent you from catching wind of what's going on. Well, Lloyd, let's do our best. We're speculating here, but we have our suspicions about this Mineth character. It's probably all, it could be crap, maybe. So, the plan he laid out benefited everyone. Armorica gains a new industry, Quincy Company gets a new subsidiary in a market they want to expand in. Seems all well and good, right? But almost too good to be true. Well, now that you mention it, it does remind me of Mineth selling Elkin a new orbital truck at that low price. Now seems like an investment. Isn't that something you basically gift to someone at random and not how much they cost? Never heard of one selling for only 50,000 Mira until now. So what are you getting at? Is that he knows he's going to make that Mira back, doesn't he? A company as large as Quincy wouldn't normally sink that much Mira into an unproven startup. I don't like where this is heading. So that leads me to believe that Mineth has an ulterior motive. One that is guaranteed to make him a profit. But it's all conjecture, of course. I simply want to keep you on with what we're saying in mind. We'll be very careful about what happens next. And kudos on the fine investigative work there, SSS. Wait, is that... I feel like we didn't even really get to the end of that. Did we all wrap that up in a nice little package? We've done more than enough for now. As I heard, he's planning to build a factory on our property. I can't support such a thing. I'll speak with him as chief and try to persuade this to abandoning this plan of his. Alright, we're all done. Washed our hands of it, I guess. It's like something cool to me would be like when you start Cold Steel, do you see a giant Oompa Loompa chocolate factory here instead? I guess. I won't say anything, but you could play Cold Steel 1 and 2 before Azure, but I think playing through as the series evolves is much better and clear. Yeah, like, as much as I do love the sprite look, I think it would be a little weird to jump on into the 3D game to bounce back into this again and then finish the 3 and 4. But then aren't the other ones going back to sprites? Or not? No, they're not. They've doubled down on the 3D thing, haven't they? Save the game. What time is it? It is 3:30. I do have to go to work soon. This might be a good opportunity to just wrap it up, I think. Yeah, because we have, hold on. We got the Detective Chapter 3. We finished that one. So there was another short one that we're going to have to go back to the Crossbell Station. So that'll be, I wish I could. They're losing their minds at my work, unfortunately. Like, I was supposed to work days, so I wouldn't even have been able to stream. They called me yesterday to switch because 2 people are off on COVID protocol. So they needed me to switch to cover for them too. And I think it's just running its course. And of course everyone's losing their mind because they think that, like, oh, you're all vaccinated, you can't get it. Oh, I just shake my head at the stupidity. I digress. Yeah, we got some side quests to do. I'm trying to think of, like, timing. Tomorrow probably won't be any stream at all. I gotta... They're not even anti-vaxxers. It's just like there's people in my work who believe that if you already got the virus or if you're vaccinated, like, we shouldn't be getting sick type of thing. I don't know why they're thinking that. It's been proven time and time again by numerous other doctors around the world. Everyone's getting it again, okay? It doesn't stop you. It just makes it so you don't have to go to the hospital and lose your life. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, so maybe Friday? Maybe? We're sort of busy, sort of all everywhere, but if I'll find a window for sure, folks, we'll get in there. But I'm bouncing out. I thank you all for relatively, we nailed our 3-hour window. I'd like to have gone a little longer if we could have, but I woke up late today, so keep an eye on the Discord or the Twitterverses for the next one. There will be something again this week, at least a couple days. But if not, if we don't see you, I want you guys to have a good New Year. But we'll see you absolutely. As explained, Kenny Omega says, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to bow out and say goodbye and good night. Bang. See you later, guys. All the best. It's time to say goodbye.